Leader, those self-righteous rats have almost fought their way to the peak. How can you still be in the mood to drink tea? What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking we drink clear water, but we pee out yellow urine.
Do you think it's possible that humans are basically just giant tea bags? At a time like this, can you please stop losing your mind?
Dude, I can't even beat you, and you're just a doctor.
The only thing I'm actually good at is my lightness skill. What do you want me to do? You can run.
We'll hold them off for you.
Besides, your lightness skill is the best in the world. If you jump down from the cliff behind the mountain, you'll definitely be fine.
Just throw him straight off the cliff. He's tough enough to survive. If he screams, use your needles to mute him.
Got it. Do you want me to warn him first?
What are you guys talking about? All I know is any of us can die.
But not you, leader. Take the leader through the secret passage. Quick! Ah, you must be Miao Yunyou, right? On behalf of the Heavenly Way, I sincerely apologize to you. Transporting someone to an alternate world. Well, this really hasn't happened before.
We are deeply sorry.
Who am I? Well, the heavens sent me anyway. If you really must have a name, just call me Lilitian.
3 years. Do you have any idea how I survived these 3 years? No phone, no air conditioning.
I didn't even recognize their writing. But look, we realized our mistake and we're fixing it. We can send you back right away. Wait, let me ask you. If I go back now, is it back to the exact moment I left? Or has it really been 3 years? Huh?
For your original world. You've just been missing for 3 years.
I was a college senior when I got struck by lightning and ended up in this ancient martial arts world. And now that I'm going back, I've lost my priceless fresh graduate status. You think a simple apology is going to fix that? Are you going to compensate me? What is a fresh graduate status? Is it that valuable?
Duh. That's the single most important thing in a student's entire life.
Once you lose it, you can never get it back. Well, how about I pack up this entire mountain under your feet and send it back to the modern world with you as compensation? Leader! Thank goodness you're all right, leader. Where did those self-righteous bastards go?
If I told you a bolt of lightning struck yesterday,
it just so happened to knock out everyone except me. And then I threw those righteous sect disciples down the mountain, one by one. Everyone is safe now. Do you guys actually believe me? Cut the crap, Chief. You have to rest for half a day just pulling a bucket of water from the well, like you could actually carry that many people. The truth is, I actually traveled back here by accident from another world hundreds of years in the future.
It's a peaceful world with no war, where everyone lives and works in peace.
To make it up to me, the gods not only sent me back to my original world, but they also brought you guys and this entire mountain along with us. From now on, you don't have to worry about those righteous sects targeting you anymore. Wow, you're amazing. Sure, whatever you say. Dr. Chu, hurry and prescribe some calming medicine for our chief. He's completely lost his mind. Our injuries can wait.
I'm going to change Wyantown to Jukley right now.
Next time, we can't let those righteous cowards march up our mountain again. I'll go check the chicken coop.
I hope they're still alive.
All right, everyone, back to work. We'll give our chief a few acupuncture needles first, and I'll check all your pulses in a bit. See? They'd rather believe a ridiculous lie than the actual truth.
And there's no way I'm getting poked with needles.
Wait, how about this? Come with me. Let me show you something amazing to prove I'm not lying. Wait, when did this get here? Every room has one. This is a shower. It's for taking a bath. Underneath the mirror is the sink. Next to the sink is a hairdryer, used for drying your hair. Pretty cool, right? Haha. It just flushes all the waste away like that? And how are we supposed to fertilize our crops? What a waste. Exactly. And what are my pigs supposed to eat now? All that bath water just draining away. What a shame. You clueless ancient people really have no idea, do you? Down the mountain. Follow me down the mountain right now. I'm going to show you how modern people actually live. Who even farms by hand anymore? Everything's done by machines now. Actually, let's not. The mountain is just fine as it is. Sec leader. It's not that we don't believe you, but someone like me, born with demonic hair and purple eyes, looking like a hideous monster, will be treated like a monster wherever I go. No worries. It's all in the past. My friend, you clearly have no idea how beautiful you are. In the end, after I threw a massive tantrum, the highly stilled Lois England finally agreed to accompany me down the mountain. You've really suffered alongside me. Whatever, let's just bring it along. Who knows? Maybe it can actually be fixed. When did this huge road get built at the foot of our mountain? Haha, it's a concrete road. Long time no see. Come on, let's keep walking straight ahead. Oh, look over there. Another crew is filming. Let's go. There are too many people at that shop up ahead, so it's not a good idea to ride the horses. We'll just walk over. I've never seen such bizarre outfits before. Could it be the uniform of some strange sect? Wow, that horse is so cool. Is that an influencer? They probably charge for photos, right? Mom, I want to ride a horse too. Come on, let's head to the phone shop first. 3 whole years. Today is finally the day I reunite with the love of my life. Boss, can you see if this can be fixed? Let me take a look. How did it get smashed up this badly? Hey, it fell down the mountain. I wouldn't recommend repairing it. This model is already several years old. The repair cost is enough to buy a new one. Do you have any second-hand ones for sale? I'll just buy one to get by for now. Yes, we do. What kind are you looking for? Android or iPhone? What's your budget? I only have 1,000 yuan left in my account. Every single cent has to be spent wisely. Hold on a second, boss. Let me log into WeChat first, and then I'll transfer the money to you, okay? Sure, take your time. Could it be someone has been paying my phone bills for the past 3 years? Huh? How is there so much money? Grab whatever you want to eat. The prices are all on the wall. Just pick whatever you like from this cabinet. The boss will cook it for us. What on earth is this? This is a tomato. These are tomatoes. Oh, right. Over there, you don't have potatoes, sweet potatoes, corn, or cauliflower. They've never even seen them in that world. You poor thing. Tell you what, just go sit down. I'll pick things out for you. I promise they'll all be delicious. How is it? Good, right? Buying so much stuff. Do you have enough silver? This barely costs anything. I literally just told you. My sister wired me a bunch of money. Your sister? Yeah, we're not related by blood, but she's more of a sister than anyone. She must be so worried about you. When do you plan on looking for her? I'm planning to call her in a bit, and then go back to the orphanage to visit tomorrow or the day after. The food in ancient times was way too bland. I've been craving this for so long. Oh, right. And this. The shop owner just gave this to me. Pop one in after eating malatan, and the aftertaste is gone. Did I give you this candy before? You are weapons. Weapons don't need feelings, and they don't need names. All they need is obedience and slaughter. Whoa, what's wrong? Are you okay? Why are your lips so pale? I'll go find you something to eat. I couldn't find any wild fruit. Just have this mint for now to hold you over. A mint? This is the last one I have left on me. It was this tiny bit of sweetness that became my only anchor to keep living. Is candy really that powerful? Wait, do you have low blood sugar? My name is Miao Yunyou. What's your name?
I'm Louis England.
No way. You're that weak? Hurry and drink something. Once you go, you don't ever have to come back. What? At first, when you said there was no war here, and that everyone lived in peace, I didn't believe you. But now, I do. You're doing so well here. You have a family, you have money. Whatever you want to eat, you can easily get it. Besides, no one is hunting us down anymore. We can live our own quiet life. Up in the mountains. There's no need for us to hold you back. You should return to your own world and live the life you're meant to live.
Duosanya, what is that supposed to mean? Are you guys abandoning me?
Is that what I meant? Yes, that's exactly what you meant. And seriously, have you got things mixed up? When did I ever say I was rich? This money was lent to me by my sister. It wasn't a gift. I have to pay her back with my own actual net worth. I'll be in debt the second I buy a train ticket. I was actually counting on you guys to make money and support me. You need us to help you pay off your debt? Well, obviously. Every single one of you said you wanted to repay me. And now that you finally can, you're trying to drive me away? Does that make any sense? It's true. Of course it's true. Starting next month, we're drawing up a plan to make money. If you don't make your daily quota to hand over to me, you're getting a beating. And you'll be publicly called out in a meeting too. None of them want to drag me down, but if I ever need them, They lay down their lives for me without a second thought. So, no more questions, right? Just one last question. Ask it. Actually, you could have jumped off that cliff safely, couldn't you? At that moment, facing those hypocrites storming up the mountain, you really wanted to die with us. A bunch of outcasts despised by the world. What are you talking about? I've told you so many times already. That cliff is almost 500 meters high.
I don't have wings. No way, it's impossible. Why won't you believe me?
Hey, look at you. Your nose is all red. Is it really that spicy? Hang on a second. I'll go get you a bottle of milk. That'll help with the spice. It really is spicy. So spicy my eyes are watering. It's burning my chest. But I love it.
I love everything she brings into my life. All the sweetness and all the pain.
Wow, this horse is absolutely stunning. It looks like it's literally coated in gold. Its coat is so beautiful. Is that a purebred Atalti? Definitely. Just look at its build and presence. Ordinary horses can't compare at all. How much must this be worth?
Excuse me, miss. Is this horse yours?
We can pay you if we can take a picture with it. Girl, did you rent this horse? Which stable did you get it from? It's in perfect condition. This is absolutely a purebred Akotik, the legendary sweat-blood horse. A conservative estimate would be at least 5 million. It might even reach 10 million.
Rented? No. I raised it myself. Miss Mao raised it herself.
Then you must have your own private stable, right? Feeding and caring for such a magnificent horse must cost a fortune. Ordinary people could never afford it.
I don't have a stable.
I just keep it up on the mountain, feed it some wild grass, and let it roam. Oh my God. Raising a horse of this caliber on a mountain? Is this girl actually a low-key billionaire? I bet there's a private estate up on that mountain. Just look at this horse. It's clearly worth a fortune. Even with casual care, it looks absolutely stunning. Man, I'm so jealous. The joy of the rich is just so simple and effortless. Excuse me, miss. Here's the deal. I have a photo shoot with a streamer this afternoon, and we're desperately looking for a decent horse. Your horse is absolutely perfect. Do you think we could borrow it for a bit? As for the payment, we can easily work something out. How about 2,000 yuan? 2,000. Did I hear that right? We can actually make 2,000 yuan in just one afternoon. This is literally the easiest money ever. A streamer photo shoot? What on earth is that? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't make myself clear just now.
It's 2,000 yuan an hour, and we'll only need it for 2 hours.
I know you must cherish such a beautiful horse, but we promise to take great care of him. Please, just help me out this once. You've got a deal. This really is a top-tier horse. That 4,000 yuan was worth every penny. Why do we have to pay just to go into the mountains? And it's even more expensive than the meal they just had. What a strange world we live in. With a majestic steed like this in the shot, I'm definitely going to get some legendary shots today.
This tourist spot isn't really that impressive.
The mountains aren't as grand as ours, and the water isn't nearly as clear, either. Even the air isn't as fresh as back on our mountain. I can't believe they charge such an outrageous entrance fee. Yeah. The scenery here is indeed pretty average.
It doesn't even come close to the breathtaking mountains and rivers of Mount Yunyou.
With all the singing birds and blooming flowers. Totally worth it. Totally worth it.
This is gorgeous. I absolutely have to post this on social media.
Exactly. The view on our mountain is way better than this. We've got majestic mountains, crystal clear streams.
It's warm in the winter and cool in the summer.
And we even have so many empty rooms. Why don't we just open up a resort and make some real money? Why don't we open a resort too? Right here on the mountain. We can charge admission and rent out our extra gear and cabins, and we can set up some fun activities for tourists. We'll definitely make a fortune. Renting out the horses brings in some cash, but we can't count on that kind of luck every day. We need to find a sustainable way to make money if we want to keep feeding everyone on this mountain in the long run.
Do you think Mingchuan will agree to this?
Nishong has always deeply respected you, cult leader. She will definitely have no objections.
This mountain is called Mount Yunyou 1.
Strictly speaking, it actually belongs to True Lingshuo.
出您书网是个老李道子的那次看看稀奇的地上。
The sect leader was blessed with her later in life and lost his wife in his old age. He absolutely adored his daughter. By age 3, Ningxuan knew medicine. By age 5, she mastered poisons. By age 10, her medical skills far surpassed those of the sect elders. The sect leader was overjoyed and wanted to pass the entire sect down to his daughter. But the elders cried out, "How can the sect leader break the rules? How can our sect legacy be handed over to a mere woman? It must pass to a son. Never a daughter. This is our ancestral tradition. Truth is, they had always been jealous of Ling Zhuang's talent. So they banded together and staged a coup, imprisoning the sect leader and forbidding the father and daughter from ever seeing each other again. Ling Zhuang was brutally driven out of the sect.
But Ning Shuan was a tough one too when she crossed paths with us.
She was carrying a sack of torrential,
Rain pear blossom needles, all laced with deadly poison.
she was ready to go back and drag those monstrous bastards to hell with her. How can anyone commit such a shocking betrayal? My daughter has an extremely cold constitution, so she isn't suited to practice Qigong. But I see that you have an extraordinary physique, young lady, and your inner energy flows naturally. It suits you perfectly. Thank you both for stepping in, allowing this old man to see his daughter one last time before I die.
Please, take good care of Shang'er in the days to come.
After the sect master left, we settled down on Shimo Mountain. Shikolan focused on healing, while I practiced my lightness skill. Life was actually quite peaceful.
Rebellious heretics.
Utterly lawless. Ruthless and bloodthirsty, claiming the mountain as our own. But at the same time, rumors of our evil deeds began to spread across the martial arts world. As our numbers grew, my infamous reputation grew even louder. People forgot the name Medicine King Sect
And replaced it with a new title, the demonic cult.
All hail the cult leader! All hail the cult leader! Ha ha ha! No matter what others called us, in my heart, this mountain would always belong to Ning Zhuang. It's 1,000 more than we agreed on. Here, pleasure doing business with you. Let me know whenever you need anything else. Absolutely, absolutely. That is 1,000 more than the 4,000 we agreed on. They said the female streamer was so happy with it that she added it herself. People in our modern society are so much nicer than those in feudal dynasties. Come on, Xinglan. Let's go on a massive shopping spree at the supermarket in town. Let's get some good food to upgrade everyone's meals back on the mountain. This fine salt cost only 2 yuan a bag. If you brought this back to ancient times, it would be a luxury only nobles could afford. Ordinary people had to eat bitter, sandy, coarse salt. Not to mention this refined white sugar. They've probably never even seen it before. Miss, can we really just buy all of this? Of course. These are just everyday household items. They're incredibly cheap. Let's buy a bunch so everyone back home can try them. Moving into a new place, young lady? Buying so much stuff. Haha, something like that. We have a big family, so we go through a lot. It is fine. In a few days, I will buy an electric 3-wheeler for hauling cargo. From then on, whatever we need, I will just order it online. It will be so much easier. Well, if the sect leader says to buy it, then we buy it. Sect leader, left guardian, you're finally back. Thank goodness you're safe. Thank goodness. Come, someone take this. I'm dying here. Sect leader, what on earth is this bag made of? It's so unusual. It's so shiny and soft, and it can hold so many things. The material is so thin, yet it can carry all this weight without tearing at all. It's way better than our old burlap sacks. Sect leader, do you have any more of these bags? Can we get a few more of them? Oh, this is nothing. Come on, let's head to the kitchen. Your sect leader is going to give you all a real treat today. Where on earth did you two go all day to be held up until this hour? Spending money, making money, and then spending even more money. Who can go fetch a bucket of mountain spring water? I'll do it. I'll do it. Amin always rushes to do all the chores. He's been bullied ever since he was a kid. I was the one who took him in and gave him a home. He's always trying to do more, just to repay my kindness. This miso soup is actually what we call sour plum soup in ancient times. Originally, it was just a simple, refreshing drink for ordinary folk to beat the heat. But in those chaotic times, ingredients like dark plums and licorice root had to be shipped from thousands of miles away. Regular people hadn't even heard of it. Only the imperial palace got to enjoy it once in a while. Come on, everyone, have a taste. I'll go first. the tanginess of the dark plums, the sweetness of the licorice, the freshness of the hawthorn, and just a hint of aged tangerine peel.
This really is miso soup.
Wow, a master really is a master.
Is this the legendary miso soup? Wow, let me try some too.
I thought this stuff only existed in the Imperial Palace.
Years ago, I saved the Crown Prince's life and was rewarded with a single bowl of this.
Honestly, it didn't taste nearly as good as yours. Wow, this is incredibly sweet. Thank you, sect leader. It is so crisp and refreshing.
The herbs are so mild and balanced.
It really quenches your thirst and keeps you hydrated.
It is perfect for cooling down in this heat.
But we can still tweak the ingredient ratios and some of the finer details. Combining an ancient top-tier recipe with modern high-quality ingredients and adding the unique spring water from Shangwu Mountain.
This is a total curb stomp. Nothing else even stands a chance. Come on, take a look at these things.
I can't believe there is sart this fine.
There is not a single speck of dirt in it.
It doesn't even have a trace of bitterness.
And this sugar, it is so clear and bright. It looks just like pure ice crystals. And this rice, it is so pearly white and translucent. This old man has never seen anything like this in his entire life. And look at this snow white flour. So, do you finally believe me now? The proof is right in front of your eyes. You can't keep saying it is some kind of divine magic, can you? This is just unbelievable. Our sect leader really is a god. Does this mean we are riding his coattails straight to heaven?
Wait, isn't the saying, even the dogs fly to heaven?
Whatever, who cares?
I am willing to slave away for the sect leader forever. Me too.
Miao Yunyou.
Director, I am so sorry for making you worry. I will come back to visit you in a couple of days.
Oh, by the way, your sister Momo is right next to me.
Do you want to say a few words to her?
Location. Buy a ticket.
Yes, I get it. I will be there tomorrow. I have no choice. Even though my sister is only 2 years older than me,
her aura is just way too intimidating. Even from thousands of miles away. And even if it is just 4 words over the phone, she can make me fall right into in line.
I have to head home right now. At this hour, for ancient people, once the sun sets, it is night.
But right now, it is only 8 o'clock. For modern people, many haven't even finished their shifts yet. I don't have the time to explain it to you guys right now.
There are barely any tickets left for the 9:35 p.m. direct train, so I need to book it right away.
I'll go with you.
Dr. Chu is coming with me.
My sister isn't feeling well, so this is the perfect chance for you to check on her.
If you can really cure Jamo's heart condition, then maybe, just maybe, he won't beat me up anymore.
So this is the legendary telepathy?
And you still claim you're not an immortal.
Whatever. Forget it. Be careful on the way.
If you run into bad guys, try not to pick a fight.
Just let it go if you can. Sect leader, do you seriously think there is anyone out there I can't handle?
That's not what I meant.
If you end up crippling them, I can't afford the medical bills.
We live in a society ruled by law now. If you lose, you end up in the hospital.
If you win, you end up in jail. Either way, you have to pay. And we seriously cannot afford to pay.
I'm already practically broke.
I will never understand you immortals. I think we should open a resort.
We'll definitely make a fortune. Sure. Whatever you say, sect leader.
We've got plenty of empty rooms up here on the mountain anyway.
Back in the day, the Medicine King sect had tons of disciples and patients.
We built 100 rooms.
10 rows and 10 columns. Right now, only 16 people are living here in total.
More than half of them are completely empty.
Ah, I see. See what?
Do you remember that time you got drunk on the mountain? Oh, that time. Yeah, I think I had just 1 cup and passed out, didn't I? Why?
Actually, you only slept for a little while before you woke up. Once you were awake, you somehow found a small stone tablet
and started swiping your finger back and forth across it.
You spent the entire night touching and scratching at it. You were crying and laughing at the same time, sobbing, "I miss you so much. I can't live without you.
How am I supposed to survive without you?"
Why did nobody tell me about this?
We assumed you were going through some horrible heartbreak, so we didn't have the heart to bring it up to your face. Please, never bring this up again. Like ever. Wait, are you laughing at me?
No, you're not. You've clearly been smiling this entire time. Please take a seat in the back, valued customer. Fasten your seatbelt, please. Destination Tushan Orphanage. Departing now. So,
You really are immortal, aren't you?
We don't even need a driver. If this isn't magic, what is?
Don't ask me. I'm completely in the dark, too. I haven't been back in 3 years, and the city's tech has already advanced this much? It's just good to have you back. It really is. Director, did some kind soul make a donation?
Why does it feel like our orphanage has been renovated so much? Is this the cult leader's sister? An aura like this, you only find it on the top masters of the martial world.
But there isn't a single trace of inner energy fluctuating inside her. Her breathing is as steady as an ordinary person who's never trained in martial arts.
Come on in. Get something to eat first.
Well, when I went hiking, I accidentally fell off a cliff and lost my memory.
The locals up there took care of me the whole time.
It wasn't until 3 years later that my memory came back, and I remembered to come home. Anyway.
Oh, my child. You must have suffered so much.
Since you put it that way, I won't pry. But if you try to play me for a fool again, I'll twist your head right off.
Haha.
I knew it. You always look out for me, sis. You kept sending me money over those 3 years. I actually just found out. Myself. I almost cried when I saw it. It's so hard for you to make money, sis. But you still sent me over 1,000 every single month. All right, that's enough. I won't ask about your past anymore. I brought back all your things from your college dorm. They're in the warehouse. Go sort through them yourself. What are your plans now? Do you need me to set you up with a job? And who is this? Just a friend. Actually, I'm thinking of starting a company and building a resort or something. Just to make some money off of admission and lodging. Didn't you say before that you were going to grad school? That was just because I was worried I wouldn't find a job. An excuse to save face, honestly. Right. Like back when I was tutoring you in English. And you translated half believing, half doubting as half yes and half no. I knew right then and there that your heart was never in studying. So what to find an underachiever? Just being alive is already a major win. Sis, here's the deal. A distant relative of mine suddenly passed away. That left me an inheritance. It's a mountain. The exact same mountain where I got hurt and lost my memory. They're the locals who live up there. And they've never had any contact with modern society. And they refuse to ever come down. But since I inherited the mountain, I have to take responsibility for looking after them. Seriously, don't look so skeptical. Even though they've never been a part of the modern world, they've mastered so many traditional skills. Here, for example. He's an incredibly skilled doctor of Chinese medicine. I brought him along specifically to give you a checkup. But he isn't sick. You can tell just by looking? What's so hard about that? For a physician of Ling Shuang's caliber, he can judge someone's health just from their breathing. Jiang Mo, standing right in front of him, is in peak physical condition. Forget about any actual illnesses. He doesn't even have the most common minor ailments. Sis, did you have surgery, or did you find some miracle drug? If I told you a distant relative suddenly passed away and left me a live streaming company, where the employees have never set foot in modern society, yet they all possess these incredible traditional skills, then there's even this amazing doctor of Chinese medicine who has already completely cured me. Would you believe it? Yes. I believe you. Of course I would. Anyway, my next plan is to run this resort properly. Sis, about all that money you sent me over the last 3 years. I might not be able to pay you back right away, but once I make some money, I promise I'll return every penny. And I know, even though your salary is really high, over 30,000 is still no small amount for you. That's pretty much a whole month's salary for you. Well, not quite a whole month. Oh, so half a month? Still not quite. A week? Don't. That's enough. I don't want to ask anymore. If I keep asking, not only will I not want to pay you back, but I'll also want to steal some more from your pockets. The debt.
Your spleen and stomach are weak, so you should eat less raw and cold fruits.
Blog's radiance.
Massage the fonjiaco point more often.
Heart palpitations and shortness of breath mean you're exhausted. Stop overthinking.
Itchy skin.
Avoid spicy food and change your clothes often. Babies crying at night. Massage the Yongquan Aga point before going to bed.
Well, at least Yu seems to have made some good friends.
Let me drop you guys off at the train station. Sis, how did you know I was leaving? You two didn't even bring a change of clothes. You obviously plan to go back the same day. Plus, with your current financial situation, you definitely bought the cheapest ticket. The one at 9:35 p.m. It is 7:30 now, so we can head out. You really are my sister. Nothing gets past you. So, you want to build a resort? Have you looked into the paperwork? I did a quick check. It is a bit complicated, but I have the property deed, so it should be fine. I will head over to the local offices tomorrow to ask around. I will send you a contact card in a bit. Add him on your phone. His last name is Chin. My company had some extra custom employee phones made, so here, this one is for you.
Wait, Shanghai Live?
The company from the commercials with over 1.5 billion global users? That is my sister's company. My sister is she is amazing. Your sister is some kind of goddess, isn't she? No, my sister is just an ordinary person. How could she be a goddess? I told you we have to believe in science. There are no gods, no ghosts, and no demons in our world. Seriously, none. None? Well, probably not. But that aura of hers. She is definitely not an ordinary person. Of course she isn't. Because she is rich in this world. Even though everyone is supposed to be equal. And we do not have emperors or nobles anymore. Money is still king. Is that how it works? Of course it is. In that case, I want the sect leader to be the boss too. Thank goodness you're finally here. How is the sect leader's sister? Is she doing better?
Thank heaven.
My sister actually recovered some time ago, so Dr. Chu didn't even get a chance to show off his skills this time. As long as she's fully recovered, her safety is what matters most. Wait, what is that amazing smell? Mr. Say made golden pancakes with Yulu greens today. They're absolutely delicious. We say plenty for you, sect leader, and the two protectors. They should still be nice and warm. Since when did Mr. Say's cooking get this good? Mr. Say's cooking has always been great. Everyone loves his food. Honestly, to me, his food was barely edible before. It lacked color, aroma, and flavor entirely. How does it suddenly smell this good today? Sect leader, you're back. Come, try these Yulu golden pancakes I just made. They're fresh out of the pan, still piping hot. Joru, isn't that the wild green we used to eat all the time? Sure, it fills your stomach, but it tastes awful. No matter how you cook it, it always has a bitter taste. Why on earth would you put it on a pancake? Wow, Mr. Zay, you really outdid yourself. This thing smells absolutely incredible. Why haven't I seen you make this before? By the way, how is this Yulu green not bitter today? It's crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. It really is delicious. Not bad at all. Actually, Yulu greens aren't completely bitter. The tiny sprout at the very tip is incredibly sweet. Only the tough stem below is stringy and bitter. But back when food was incredibly scarce, who would dare to only eat the tips? We had to pull up the whole plant, blanch it, and eat the sprouts mixed with the tough stems. No wonder it tasted so bitter and awful. The left protector told us that the people down the mountain are now living in peace and prosperity. They have plenty of food and clothes, and we no longer have to rely on wild greens to survive. That's why I wanted to try a new recipe. I made this flatbread using fine white flour and the new seasonings we just bought. So, it turns out Yulu greens don't actually taste bad. It was the famine that forced everyone to swallow them down, bitter stalks and all. Don't worry about it, Mr. Say. Just leave the leftover Yulu greens for my lunch. No need to worry about waste. They're my favorite. What are you thinking? Starting today, I'm going to make sure you all know what it truly means to follow the sect leader and always have meat on the table. Mr. Say, is there enough flour left? Could you make a few more of these flatbreads? I want to plate them up and post a short video. Yeah. And we really need to find an electrician to install the indoor outlet soon. It's just too inconvenient. Your Majesty, the disaster area has become a barren wasteland for thousands of miles.
The commoners are displaced and homeless,
And starved corpses litter the fields. We beg your Majesty to show mercy.
exempt them from taxes for 3 years.
So they can finally catch their breath and recover.
Dismissed. Go and reflect on your actions.
It was only later that I found out
It was the treacherous ministers who lied about the disaster.
and hid the horrific truth of the disaster area. In the end, the decree to levy additional taxes was still sent to the disaster area.
If only I had possessed such a divine tool back then that could capture and freeze images.
To show the true picture of the disaster to the emperor. Would the fates of those people have been rewritten? I really am a genius.
Sis, I finally got it done.
There is only 1 week left until July.
We can start a live stream to sell the group buy pre-sales. Am I going to do the live stream myself?
This account of mine only has a few hundred followers right now. What if we don't get any traffic?
It's delicious. So much more fragrant than multigrain rice.
It's soft, chewy, and sweet.
I could eat 2 bowls of this, even without any side dishes.
Rice cooked in mountain spring water has a natural, subtle sweetness.
It really is refreshing. Everyone, hold on a second. I have an important announcement to make. I plan to open a resort here on our Shanwell Mountain. What exactly is a resort?
It means using beautiful scenery.
And great food and drinks to lure outsiders in to have fun.
You charge them to enter the mountain,
Charge them for food and drinks, and charge them for a place to stay. Look, since I brought you all to this place,
I want us to live the good life.
From now on, if you want steaming hot white rice, you eat white rice.
If you want to buy something, you just buy it.
no more pinching pennies. Ever again. Please, sect leader. There's no need.
Things are perfect just the way they are right now. We have food on the table and a roof over our heads.
We don't have to keep running anymore.
Why go through all the trouble and stress to shake things up?
It's just too exhausting for you. Sect leader, we understand your good intentions, but this involves way too much.
We would have to manage the guest rooms.
And deal with all kinds of outsiders. We finally have some peace. You should be resting, sect leader. You shouldn't be wearing yourself out for us like this.
What if there are bad people among those outsiders who want to hurt you, sect leader?
But down the mountain, there are so many things you like, sect leader.
And you can buy them all if you have money.
I want to buy them for you. I want to buy them all for you, sect leader. You guys have no idea. There are no emperors in this world anymore.
Money is the absolute king now. I want you to be the ultimate boss, sect leader.
Buying clothes, buying jewelry, buying cars, buying buildings, living life to the fullest, and throwing money around like water. It's going to be amazing.
Why didn't you say so earlier? If it's you who wants money, sect leader,
Then we are absolutely 100% behind you.
whatever the sect leader wants, the sect leader must get.
We'll go through hell and high water without a second thought.
All right, well, whatever the case, at least we have everyone's full agreement now. Okay, first order of business.
I need a few of you to tear down that outhouse over there.
For me, the lovely sight of humans taking a dump on top
While pigs are eating it below is way too intense for people of the 21st century. Once we're up on the mountain, we should get some more small animals to play with the tourists.
That'll be more than enough for you guys to make organic fertilizer.
It can use that cleared empty space to grow some vegetables. Tomorrow, I'll go buy some water spinach seeds and from fresh romaine lettuce seeds.
They'll be ready to harvest in just 1 month. When the time comes, we can let the tourists carry their own bamboo baskets to pick them.
The second thing, we need to take all those steep cliffs and basically fence off any dangerous spots. It's all for the safety of our guests.
And the third thing, the path going up the mountain is way too bumpy.
Cars can't get up here, and people could easily fall. We need to level it out. Now we even have to level out the mountain path?
What's next? Putting a lid on the Yellow River?
I seriously don't understand you, immortals. First, let's buy the ingredients for Chu Fulin's traditional sour plum soup. Boss, can you make it a bit cheaper? Throw in a canopy and an extra long power strip too. This is great. Now that we have a car, we can just buy everything online. Buying in bulk is way cheaper than retail.
Wow, so many messages.
I didn't expect a short video to have such a huge impact. So many people followed Miao Yunyou Resort in just one day. Oh my god, this flatbread looks incredibly delicious. I can practically smell it through the screen. I've never heard of the Shuanwu Mountain Scenic Area before. Do you want to visit and try that Yulu dish from the video? I've never seen such amazing cooking skills. The chef is incredible. My mouth is watering. Thanks for the love. The new scenic area has been in preparation for a long time, and the Yulu dish is our mountain's specialty. Our chef is highly experienced. More updates coming right up. Sect leader. What are you giggling at? All by yourself. I'm picking out a beautiful dress for you. This long-distance communication device doesn't just pass messages. You can even buy things with it. It's called a phone. And it's not just for shopping. It can do way more than that. So, does that mean I can sell my wine on there too? As expected of the owner of Yunyou Tavern, the #1 winery in Dainan, and the greatest master brewer in the martial arts world. Sect leader, you've already taken both the left and right guardians down the mountain once.
Why don't you take me and Quine down for a spin too?
Miss, have you forgotten how we were chased all over town back in Jianan? We barely escaped to Shuanwu Mountain to finally get some peace and quiet. But didn't I have you with me? Every single time. It was only thanks to you, Yirong, that we managed to get away. And this time, we have the sect leader backing us up. What's there to fear? Besides, don't you want to make some money? Who on this mountain knows how to make money better than me?
Well, that's actually true.
Yunyou Tavern was once the #1 winery in Jiangmen.
At its peak, just 1 month's revenue was enough to feed an ordinary family for several lifetimes.
If it weren't for the war and famines, and those insanely obsessed suitors of hers, she wouldn't have had to shut down.
I also heard there are tons of ingredients and fruits down the mountain that we've never seen before.
Sect leader, hurry up and take me down to see them. With my expert selection, I'll definitely whip up an even more delicious recipe. All right, fine. Once my new car gets here, I'll take you for a spin. Haha. Fancy cars and beautiful women. Looks like life is finally looking up for me. Haha. Oh, hey, you're here?
All right, I'll be right down.
Hop in. Let's hit the road. Can this metal contraption really run all by itself? Without any feed and without anyone pushing it? Well, if there's a pothole in the road, you might still have to give it a little push. Oh my gosh, this girl is absolutely gorgeous. She's prettier than any celebrity. Is she filming a period drama? I think it's cosplay. What does this mean? The few days? Fracking. Resource? Is it a wanted poster? Why would they put a portrait of someone out here? That's not a wanted poster. This person is a celebrity. You know, the kind of person who acts and sings. They're a bit like the performers back home. But their social status is much higher. This guy alone has millions of fans who adore him. Must be nice. But he really is handsome, isn't he? Don't let your old habit kick in again, trying to strike up a conversation whenever you see an attractive guy. So what? Everyone loves beautiful things. I was just going to chat with him for a bit. It's not like you did anything out of line. The problem is that every single guy who talks to you for just 5 minutes ends up totally obsessed, refusing to marry anyone but you. And every single one of them is so clingy, always putting on these massive, dramatic scenes, threatening to end it all. Did you forget about that rich kid back in Jiangnan? He literally almost jumped into the river just to get your attention. Can't you just tone it down a little? Seriously. Ugh. Actually, I'm with Yumao on this one. All he did was chat with them. He's the one with the looks, and they're the ones with the wishful thinking. How is any of that his fault? Exactly. Yes. I knew the sect leader would understand me. How am I supposed to know who's right for me if I don't play the field a bit? What, am I supposed to just accept an arranged marriage? Marry some random stranger my parents chose for me? No way. Why should I? Don't worry. Relax. That kind of stuff doesn't happen here anymore. People here are free to love whoever they want. Free to love? Just how free are we talking? You can date absolutely anyone you want. So? I can date as many people as I want at the same time? Well, it's not quite that free. Wait, why are winter fruits and vegetables being sold in the middle of summer? Does this place not have 4 seasons? Don't sweat the small stuff. Just pick whatever you want to eat. Go ahead, buy whatever you like. Oh, right. Don't get that big, yellow, spiky thing that looks like a mace. It's way too expensive. I can't afford it. Things like durian are way out of our budget right now. We really need to save our money. Oh, let's try this shop. Hello, gorgeous. What can I get for you today? All my fruit is fresh, daily, and the prices are unbeatable. You've got great taste to match those looks. I can tell you're a real expert. My fruit is absolutely top tier, no doubt about it. By the way, do you live around here? I don't think I've seen you around before.
Mung beans aren't just for making sweet soup.
You can also spread them yourself and eat them.
In total, we spent 77 yuan. I wanted to buy some seeds, too,
But I heard that shop is closed today.
but that's fine. Worst case, I'll just order them online. It's probably cheaper anyway.
Sec leader, what is that?
This is called an electronic scale.
It is a modern tool used for weighing things.
It is way more accurate than those old hand scales from ancient times.
In modern times, 1 jin is exactly 500 grams. But in ancient times, 1 jin was 16 lang, which is roughly 600 grams.
Look, that bag of apples right there says 3,670 grams. Wait, something is not right. I don't think this electronic scale is accurate.
The actual weight is definitely not that much.
Hey, gorgeous, I bought this electronic scale from a certified manufacturer. It is calibrated every single day, so there is absolutely no way it is wrong.
Ho Wei's Han had been in charge of wine brewing since she was 14, and she had always been extremely strict about money and weights. She had long since developed a sharp, discerning eye for weighing things.
Where is the market's official public scale?
We'll know the truth the moment we test it.
Look at you, a young girl who has clearly never bought groceries a day in her life. You are just standing here talking absolute nonsense. Good lost. Go on, get out. I am not selling to you anymore. We spent so much time picking these out, and you just decide not to sell them. The sign at the entrance clearly says, "Short wait gets a triple refund."
If you don't dare to use the public scale, it just means you have a guilty conscience.
Now pay up. You want me to pay you? Are you completely out of your mind from being so broke? If you can't afford it, just say so. Stop trying to scam me.
You are the one cheating your customers on weight, yet you have the nerve to call them scammers?
Why don't you just change your price list into a lucky wheel?
And let people bet on whether they are getting cheated by half a jin or 8 lang today. Or maybe put a friendly notice at the door.
Our unit of measurement is based on the owner's personal conversion rates. Today, 1 jin equals roughly 300 grams.
Tomorrow, it might fluctuate depending on the weather.
The final right of interpretation belongs entirely to the owner's conscience.
Oh, and
I am indeed quite broke.
I only have 2.5 yuan left in my balance.
Just enough to buy your life. Are you tired of living?
You want me to bet I can make sure you two don't walk out of here alive today?
Oh, please. Stop barking so loudly. I've been terrified of dogs since I was a kid. You are only throwing a tantrum because I hit a nerve. What else can you do besides hurl insults?
If you have got the guts, let us go to the public scale.
If you do not, then stop howling like a coward.
Like a rabid dog whose tail got stepped on. Making such a racket my ears hurt. Haha, this girl's got a seriously sharp tongue. But she's right. Honesty is everything in business. Why don't they just weigh it on the official scale and find out? Get lost. Mind your own damn business. Stop sticking your noses in our affairs.
Isn't it obvious?
These women are clearly here to extort money. Everyone, get out here! Get out here! Someone's causing trouble.
Little girl, do you really think we're pushovers?
If you know what's good for you, scram. Or else, don't blame us for getting rough. I'm the contumiate. Oh, my head. Am I bleeding? It's you guys.
Again,
Think people really never learn.
this stall owner isn't a first-timer when it comes to scamming people. He's a total bully who only picks on people he thinks he can push around. Little did he know, he was up against a master of masters, an expert among experts.
Sec leader, please, go rest. To go up the mountain for about 1 kilometer.
How much would it cost to pave a 2-meter wide concrete road? The answer he got was, just the materials alone would cost at least 100,000.
Forget it. There's no need to rush anyway.
The daily schedule in ancient times is way too healthy. I can't stand it.
This definitely needs to change.
Wow, it's been ages since I used something so modern.
Man, I miss this.
For the past 3 years, I had to use a DIY toothbrush made of bamboo and cloth,
Dipped in that tooth powder Chu Fuling made.
the taste was incredibly weird.
Think?
What's planted here?
Where did they transplant it from?
That girl Fooling dug it up from the herb garden.
Saying this patch of soil is rich enough, so we shouldn't let it go to waste.
Napa.
Do you need me to help? No, it's fine. Psych leader, please, just eat. You can go rest once you're done. This is ridiculous. I've never heard of anyone going back to rest right after breakfast.
Even a pig's schedule isn't this relaxed.
Oh, by the way,
What about those two pigs?
We drove them to the east side and penned them in. Or does the sect leader want to slaughter them for meat?
No, definitely not. Let's just keep them as mascots.
Mostly, I just really doubt.
If the meat from pigs, raised on that gross stuff, is actually edible.
I mean, won't it literally kill someone? What's wrong? Don't move, just like that. You look so incredibly handsome.
If we post this online, it's going to drive everyone crazy.
No way. Over 90 gigabytes of data? Gone overnight? It's only the beginning of the month. I'm so screwed. I'm dead.
I must have forgotten to turn off my laptop's hotspot last night. Every single app I haven't touched in 3 years must have auto-updated. I need broadband. Right now, immediately. I have to get broadband installed today.
This 1 gigabit commercial broadband for $3,600 a year is the best deal.
$4,600. Gone. Just like that.
My heart is literally bleeding. But I absolutely need broadband.
At least they threw in a free optical modem and router,
along with a 1,000 smartphone and 4 SIM cards.
This is perfect. I can transfer Lua Tingling's card to one of these free ones. That'll save me another chunk of change.
It's still early, before Master heads up the mountain.
Let's grab some cement and sand to patch up the mountain path while we're out.
Sure. How much do we need? I'm not sure. Let's buy a small amount first to test it out.
200 pounds of cement and 400 pounds of sand. And let's grab 2 shovels.
Oh, and could you throw in those 2 unused metal buckets over there?
Sure, you can have the buckets. That'll be 240 in total. Oh my goodness. This girl looks so thin and fragile. But she just lifted a 100-pound bag of cement with only one hand. My bestie lifts weights. Impressive, right? Wow, she is impressive. Seriously impressive.
She literally has superhuman strength.
In all my years running this shop, this is the first time I've ever seen anyone lift a bag of cement with one hand. If you two ever need more building materials, just come back anytime. I'll give you a discount. Well, thank you so much.
Was this? It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's that girl Fooling's clever design. She said there's no more war going on out there,
so there's no need to store so many medicinal herbs anymore. We can set some aside to use as medicinal herbs.
This 5-color harmony cake just came fresh out of the steamer.
Sec Master, please try some.
It might look complicated, but it's actually made of 5 distinct layers. Each layer has its own unique benefit, from darkening hair and rejuvenating the skin, to boosting energy and nourishing the blood, strengthening the spleen and stomach,
soothing the lungs,
and even baiting the summer heat. This is absolutely incredible. 5 different flavors, none overpowering the other. They complement each other perfectly.
Mr. Say, your culinary skills are getting better by the day.
Fuling, your selection of these 5 herbs is absolutely spot on. They complement one another beautifully without any conflict.
Thank you for the compliment, senior sister. Wait, don't eat it yet.
Let me take a quick video first.
This 5-color harmony cake is practically tailor-made to go viral on social media.
Sec Master, the survey is complete. Should we install guardrails along the cliff next, or focus on leveling the mountain road?
Are there any specific requirements? No rush, Master Wei.
About the materials, but I haven't quite figured out how to use them yet.
Someone's coming to install the broadband this afternoon. Once that's set up, we can look into this together.
Oh, and Master Wei, when they're installing it, could you keep an eye on things? They might need to drill some holes and run some wiring.
Of course. Oh, wait, Master Wei.
If it's all right with you, could Sijong come down the mountain with me?
I want to see if modern medicine can do something for his eyes. Nowadays, many visually impaired people can live just like everyone else with the help of special devices. I think Siju should give it a try. After all, even Chunin Swang and Chu Fuling were completely helpless against his condition.
Sec Master, can these modern methods really work?
All these years, Siju has been so timid and insecure because of his blindness. It breaks my heart.
Seeing him suffer like this is like a dull knife scraping at my soul.
I cannot thank you enough for your immense kindness, Sec Master.
Thank you, Sec Master.
Don't mention it. We'll head down the mountain to get him checked out in a couple of days.
Whoa, are you guys filming a period drama or something? Something like that. We're actually with the mountain resort up here.
Is this your staff uniform? Talk about a themed resort. Man, that prosthetic leg looks incredibly realistic. You guys really spared no expense on the props, huh?
That's not a prop.
It's real.
Oh gosh, I am so sorry.
No worries. Thank you both for making such a long trip up here.
Wow, look at how high those mountain peaks are.
Ours is an untouched, natural, scenic spot.
Everything is preserved exactly as it was.
It definitely has much more character than those man-made tourist spots. Whoa, you have quite a lot of characters in period costumes here.
And they're so good looking too. Of course they are.
We paid top dollar to hire professional actors. The decor you did here is absolutely gorgeous. It's so traditional and elegant, just like stepping into a painting.
When do you officially open?
Next time, I'll bring my girlfriend
Over here to take some photos and post them online.
We're opening next month.
Boss, where is the server room?
Huh?
We don't have a server room.
No server room? Then where do all the network cables run to?
Surely you left network ports in each bedroom, right? We haven't run any network cables yet. Honestly, having power lines is already a miracle. And those were just freebies for the bathroom, thrown in as a favor by our friend Jiao Tian. For now, we can set it up in one of the bedrooms so you can use it.
But if you want Wi-Fi coverage across the entire mountain, given your scale, you'd still need to build a proper server room. You'd have to run cables to every bedroom, courtyard, and the back mountain, and install wall plates and outdoor signal boosters.
About how much would that cost?
Your buildings are pretty spread out.
The core area is about 100 mu.
If every room gets wired, it could cost over 100,000 yuan.
Over 100,000? What kind of wealthy family do you think I am?
We only have one single laptop on this entire mountain.
And it's one I bought 7 years ago.
But if we go completely wireless, it'll cut the cost in half.
Though it won't be as stable as a wired connection.
Then forget about it.
For now, just run the line to the lodging area.
We can worry about the rest later.
Wait, are there no outlets in this bedroom?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just use this power strip for now. Haha, I had no choice. I ran out of money after finishing the bathrooms, so you'll have to make do for now.
This fan must have cost nearly 3 grand, right?
Yeah, this was the grand prize at our company's annual meeting last year.
I just saw that they're raising horses too.
A real horse is way more expensive than a BMW. These rich kids really have no concept of planning when they spend money. Speaking of which, boss, you guys better be careful lately. All your houses around here only have wooden doors.
They might look nice.
But they're not exactly secure. What's wrong? Did something happen?
There's a killer on the loose in town.
He's got several lives on his hands, so he's definitely looking for remote places to hide. Out of all the mountains around here, yours is the only one that hasn't been developed. There aren't even any security cameras installed. If he hides out here, absolutely nobody would know. You guys staying here at night really need to watch out.
A killer? With several lives on his hands? That's terrifying. He got caught stealing and used a dagger to wipe out the entire family.
A family of 5.
From a 70-year-old grandmother to a 10-year-old child, he didn't spare a single soul.
It's so brutal.
The wanted poster is being shared everywhere in the group chats.
They say the reward for providing clues is up to 100,000.
100,000. Can you send me the wanted poster so I can take a look? Oh, sure. I'll send it to you right now. 100,000. Not only would we be getting rid of a threat to society, but we'd also get the cash.
We could fix the mountain road and the internet with that.
We could even buy a fridge, a TV, and a washing machine.
This guy is worth 100,000.
The second he shows up, we capture him alive.
All right, everyone. On your marks, get to your studies. Master Wei, you don't need to study anything else.
Just remember this hotkey.
Press it once to pause, and press it again to play. Just take your time watching.
If there's anything you don't understand, just write it down first.
I'll look it up for you separately later, okay?
Meanwhile, everyone else on the mountain voluntarily started setting up a watch schedule. 2 people per group,
Rotating every couple of hours to patrol the mountain. We make sure that the moment the fugitive shows up, we catch him right then and there. Safety first. Capturing him alive comes second. That's my sister for you. We're completely on the same page. But honestly, safety is the last thing I need to worry about right now. Back then, even when a whole mob of elite martial artists from the righteous sects cornered me, they couldn't kill me. And now, a modern guy with a tiny knife? If you had a gun, I might be a little wary. But a knife? What is there to fear? You just got here and you already went patrolling the mountain? I was worried you'd be in danger. So they told me to come sleep in your room. Come on, go to sleep. It's way too early for that. I can't sleep.
What's wrong? Do you have insomnia?
Let me give you a couple of acupuncture shots. Dr. Ann's miracle touch is guaranteed to put you right to sleep.
Suddenly, I feel super sleepy.
That's more like it. Oh, give me a break. It's only 7:30. Wake up. Something happened over in the eastern livestock area. It's got to be that fugitive.
And Nina's definitely the wildest one here.
She rushed out clutching a manure scoop. And she's usually such a sweet, gentle soul. Stop! Please, stop attacking! Help!
Well, well.
Hey, you're the one who found this guy, huh? I'll buy you some delicious treats in a couple of days. How about you come out and film a video with me?
You wanna die? Get the hell out of my way.
You bunch of animals.
I'll kill you all. What kind of godforsaken place is this anyway? Just a totally ordinary mountain village resort. How is it hiding so many dangerous people you absolutely shouldn't mess with?
As long as I keep this little brat in my hands.
I might actually stand a chance of getting out of here alive. Everyone, don't do anything reckless. Let's try not to spill any blood. Turns out you're all just paper tigers. All show and no substance. Scared of a little blood. Yet you actually dare to stank in my way? Don't get reckless and kill him. I still need him alive so I can cash in on the bounty. Don't move! Everybody back off! Or I'll kill him right now.
You're standing way too close to me.
Zion, you're so amazing. That's what you get for picking on my pig. And for picking on Zion.
Well, well. You actually have some skills.
You actually managed to sneak all the way up our mountain.
With so many people on patrol, nobody spotted you. And what's this gadget? I've never seen anything like it.
It must have dropped off his body.
So that's how it is. No wonder you could sneak past our patrols, utilizing this kind of high-tech gear. It makes perfect sense now how you snuck up the mountain without the patrols noticing.
Gag him. Don't let him pollute our mountain air. Oh, and you guys, put away those swords and knives for now. The authorities will be arriving shortly. Let me do it. I've got this.
Why would such a good-looking boy get mixed up in this kind of trash?
Forget it. The kid meant well this time.
Just make sure to be more careful next time.
Did you guys beat him up?
It's obvious it was self-defense.
There's no need to look into it any further.
Where is it? Where did you hide the stuff you stole from old Mrs. Lin's house? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Even if I die, my accomplice will still get the goods. When that happens, not a single one of you will escape.
Is there any way to get him to talk?
This guy's a tough nut to crack.
But of course there is a way.
Give me... I'm freezing to death. No, please. I'll talk. I'll tell you everything.
It hurts too much. I really can't take it anymore.
The stuff is hidden in the pile of junk next to that old hag's room. It's tucked inside a third-grade Chinese textbook. It's an old photo. Go retrieve the item immediately. Yes, sir.
I just realized. He seems to have stepped on our steam needles.
No wonder he's screaming so horribly.
Honestly, look at you.
How could you just go around stepping on other people's needles? How incredibly careless.
Then, could I trouble you two to help pull them out?
If he keeps screaming like this, it's going to be hard for us to take him back.
Or plus we can.
Even though they touch something dirty, we can still use them after a good wash. We have to make a living, don't we?
We can't afford to be wasteful. Thank you. Let's head out. Take him back. Transfer him to the bureau first thing tomorrow morning. Yes, sir. Thank you, Miss Mal, for supporting our work.
And this appreciation?
Could you be a bit more specific? The reward of 100,000 yuan will be transferred to your account right on time, Miss Mal. Other than that... Is there anything else? Of course there is.
If Li Shahong caused any damage,
You can also list the damages and contact us for government compensation. According to our files, he is originally from Japan and has been lurking in the country for years. He has a lot of savings, as well as funding provided by the Japanese side. We have already frozen all of those funds. Chief, give it to me straight.
will there be any money left after compensating the injured?
Yes, quite a bit. Well, in that case, if I say he destroyed our concrete mountain road and our whole Wi-Fi network, can we get compensated for that?
You truly are President Sang's sister.
Sir, if I'm not mistaken,
Your last name is Chin, right?
the Mr. Chin who helped me get my permits. My apologies. It was an emergency.
I forgot to introduce myself just now.
My name is Chin Chuan,
Yeah, as in scaling mountains.
and Trunan, as in flowing rivers.
I am with the state. No wonder the narrator said this guy could get any permit. He's actually with the National Security Bureau. I've only ever read about this legendary agency in novels. Whoa, my apologies. No, the honor is all mine. This thing looks way more convenient than a lantern.
I should get one for the sec leader later.
So, Chief, how much longer for my permits? 2 weeks is the absolute fastest.
There's really no way to make it any faster.
Fine. I still appreciate it though. So, about that concrete road and Wi-Fi I mentioned, can we get that done?
You don't even have any debris to show, and you're just making this up on the spot? How am I supposed to file a claim for damages?
Can I just Photoshop it?
My Photoshop skills are legendary. I can make it look completely real.
Senior sister, what is Photoshop?
No idea. Sounds pretty powerful though.
If the sick leader says it works, it'll definitely work.
Yeah, I think so too.
Exactly. Wait, what on earth is a sect leader?
Shimo didn't mention this to me before, either.
Is neither of you two sisters normal? Fine. Just pretend I never mentioned the concrete road and the Wi-Fi. Chief, look at this poor kid. He was just held hostage by that bastard. Not only did he almost get hurt, but he even lost his glasses in the chaos. And now we can't find them anywhere. I want you guys to give him a full head-to-toe checkup. And while you're at it, get him a decent pair of glasses. Surely, that's not too much to ask, is it? Fine, we can do that.
Lily? Oh, and by the way, look at this poor uncle here.
Look at him. Just look how miserable he is. He broke his leg trying to save his nephew, and yet he still chased after them until his shoes were completely ruined. Where are they ruined? Where are they ruined? See, they're broken now. I'll head down the mountain first. I'll have my colleagues come over tomorrow to assess the damages.
Just make sure you keep it within reason.
Wait, how did this door lock get completely trashed?
Li Shanhong kicked it open. Got it. And these clothes hanging out to dry. Why are they full of holes and patches? Li Shakong who can find any that fit him, so he slashed them with a knife out of pure spite. Write that down too.
And why is the field such a mess?
Li Shanhong trampled and picked them. And this is a premium medicinal herb field.
Got it. High-value medicinal herbs, catastrophic losses.
Oh, and how did this fence get broken?
Save your breath. I already know. Clearly, Li Shanhong chopped it down. Am I right? Are there any losses among the animals inside the fence? Yes, the rabbits we raise are extremely timid, even though they look fine right now. But you know how it is. Rabbits can easily be scared to death. They might just drop dead in a few days. Makes sense.
Loss of precious wild rabbits. Got it.
Thank you, Director, for standing up for us citizens. And thanks to you guys, this whole mess was sorted out so quickly. Otherwise, if that photo had actually been taken, there would have been much bigger trouble down the road.
Even the higher-ups in your district would have to thank you.
It's fine. There's no harm in telling you.
When that old lady was young, she was a researcher who worked on a top-secret national project. Back then, everyone she worked with was a pillar of the nation, completely willing to live under the radar without any fame or recognition.
They poured their hearts and souls into that project.
They didn't dare breathe a single word to their own families.
The day the project was successfully completed and disbanded, everyone secretly took a single group photo as a keepsake. That photo is the only keepsake they have left of those times.
Whether it was for revenge or intimidation.
The Japanese side tracked down Grandma Lin and found that group photo she had treasured for so many years.
Once that photo fell into the hands of Li Shanhong and his accomplices,
the other scientists in that picture would also be in grave danger.
Li
Shanhong would never have confessed the photo's whereabouts so quickly. The consequences would have been unthinkable.
To think that what I accidentally stopped was actually such a dangerous conspiracy. So, how is Grandma Lin doing now?
I know a traditional Chinese medicine doctor
who is incredibly skilled. If you ever need anything, don't worry. Everything is going to be just fine.
Old Chin is keeping an eye on things.
He's a real professional. So, Mr. Chin really is a doctor? Yeah, and he's super good at it too. Besides, even if worst comes to worst, we still have your sister. Right. My sister did mention that her company also has a highly skilled Chinese medicine doctor.
It turns out Miao Yunyou still had no idea about his sister's secret.
Oh, by the way, the 100,000 yuan reward will be credited to your account this afternoon.
But since this case involves some classified personnel,
we won't be able to publicly commend you. Are you okay with that? Oh, no problem. No problem. We'll follow whatever the organization decides.
As long as the reward money comes through, I'm good.
I really need the cash right now anyway.
Also, the local hospital will send someone this afternoon to transfer the 2 injured patients. The so-called injured patients were, of course, Wei Chu-sun and Wei Zun. But the compensation for the property damage might take a little longer.
I'll head out first. Still have to go back, prepare the files, and deal with the Japanese side. Sure. Once we open for business, you're more than welcome to come hang out. All kinds of snacks, like one rice crackers, Skittles, and stuff. It was actually incredibly thoughtful of them. Here, young man, try on these glasses. So,
The world is actually this clear.
all right. You're a big boy now. Don't cry.
This feeling is so bizarre. Why am I floating in midair? Who is that child down there? Lord Z?
Lord Z went through so much to save our lives during that famine.
Lord Z clearly said,
Get through 3 years, and everything will be fine. Life is going to get better and better. Things will get better. Why did things still turn out this way? There's nothing to harvest in the fields. Yet the government still demands heavy taxes.
the very last handful of grain is gone. Mom and my little sister are starving to death, Lord Z. Is that Si Dingnen? Are these the refugees he helped before? My lord, they used to hide on this mountain.
Just like the other people on this mountain. They suffered divine retribution, got struck by lightning, and turned to ash. But I don't believe it.
My dad said Lord Say was clearly the kindest person in the world, and he obviously accumulated so much good karma that he ascended to immortality.
But what are people like us supposed to do? Is heaven truly determined to not let us live?
Lord Z, if you've really become an immortal, can you please save us?
You don't even have to save me.
Just please save my mom and my little sister.
My sister was born just 1 month ago.
She's still so small.
This was meant to be kept especially for Luo Xinghan. He has a sweet tooth. But at a time like this, I can't worry about anything else. Sect leader, we've arrived. Don't forget to grab that unfinished bag of snacks. Yep, everything's packed. In my days, I feel like I just had a dream. But what was it about? I can't remember. Keep it just like this. Don't strain yourself. I knew playing the victim would work. When on earth are these government officials going to leave? I could hop on one leg faster than this crappy wheelchair.
This area should be included in the rural tourism planning, right?
Yes, it fits. Plus, once the resort is built, it will also boost the local economy. Coordinate with the Cultural and Tourism Department to get this road fixed. Got it, boss?
Not bad. Keep up the good work.
Once we open, the local Cultural and Tourism Bureau will also help with the promotion. Listen up, guys. I have some great news. Just now, 100,000 in prize money has been successfully transferred to my card. Ha 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 ha. What other stuff can 100,000 buy?
I have no idea.
It sounds like a lot. They used to say that whoever has money is the boss.
So, is our sect leader the boss now?
It's probably still not enough.
Zijun, can you really see clearly now?
These are called glasses. What on earth is this gadget? It's so fascinating. Wow.
Can I take a look too?
Took it all.
It seems like I'm the only one here who actually cares about money.
Oh, never mind. We can talk about money later. Anyway, let's share these snacks instead. I get the feeling you guys are way more interested in this. They were free, so please, help yourselves. Don't be shy. Wait, I'm sure I had a box of Skittles. That's weird. I distinctly remember bringing them. Did I leave them in the car? No way, I already checked.
Nothing was left behind in the car.
Really? Oh. Well, never mind then. I'll look for them later. What a massive beast. Is that the Queox from the classic of Mountains and Seas?
Look, there's someone on it. It must be an immortal's mount.
What on earth are they doing? Is this some kind of abstract performance art? Sorry about that. This is a fully immersive, ancient-themed resort. Our actors get a bit too into character. Addicted to the Rocky Valley battles, huh? Ah, I see. They're so professional. These actors are not only stunning, but their acting is incredible too. Your resort is definitely going to be a huge hit. Oh my god, this is absolutely delicious. And these seasoned wild greens are to die for. They're so crisp and refreshing. Wait, is this?
The meal your chef made yesterday was simply incredible.
Honestly, we felt a bit guilty eating so much of your food.
So today, everyone brought a little something from home. It's all homegrown stuff, nothing expensive.
Exactly. I've never had tomato scrambled eggs that tasted so good.
To make such a simple dish taste that amazing. He's truly incredible.
Hey, boss Miao.
Your chef's culinary skills are absolutely out of this world. We made these sausages ourselves at home. They're made with real ingredients and have 0 additives. Take them back and let your chef try them out. They taste amazing whether you stir fry or stew them. These are some seeds we use for our own crops. They're all premium quality. And this beef was freshly cut just this morning. It's still early, so you can pop it in the fridge first. It'd be perfect for cooking lunch. But we don't even have a fridge up on our mountain yet. As everyone knows, the restrooms are the ultimate indicator of whether a scenic spot is wealthy or not. Our restrooms are fully tiled. The vanity is sparkling clean. Everything is fully automated. And we even have automatic air fresheners. It's so clean and bright, it practically rivals a 5-star hotel. With a restroom that luxurious. Who would ever guess we don't even have a fridge? Even the restrooms were built to top-tier scenic spot standards. We went way over budget before we knew it? Oh, I see. Well, that's a coincidence. My father-in-law is a second-hand appliance dealer. He just picked up a commercial fridge a few days ago. A herbal, medicinal, spicy hot pot joint down the mountain went out of business. That fridge was only used for 2 weeks. It's practically brand new. Wait, herbal, medicinal, spicy hot pot? What kind of bizarre combination is that? What's next? Chinese herbal milk tea? Anyway, I saw the fridge myself. It's spotless, not a single scratch. My father-in-law bought it at 50% off. If you want it, he can let you have it for 30% off retail. It's an absolute steal. Really? Is that for real? I'll give you the address so you can check it out yourself. Yes. Thank you so much. I'll have my husband whip up a few extra dishes for you guys at lunch. Wow. Thank you, boss. Oh, you shouldn't have. Leftovers are never as good as freshly made food. Tell you what, when I go pick it up later, I'll bring a portion over just for you. No need to be polite. Oh, by the way, I just heard the sect leader say that the queen wants to eat cake too. What is a cream cake anyway? But they said we'll be making and buying them in the future. We'll see it when the time comes. How much is it anyway? Yeah, the sect leader is the best. With my subordinates practically walking around with walkie-talkies in their back pockets, I'm starting to doubt if I actually time traveled. Buying a new one online would cost at least 2,300 yuan. This one is practically brand new and only cost 1,500. It really saves us a ton of money. Even though I suddenly got a huge sum of 100,000 yuan, I still need to spend it carefully. Oh? Do you like this? Quite a few shops use these vintage pieces as decoration nowadays. This was actually part of my wife's dowry. It's still in great condition. But then those fully automatic electric ones became popular. So nobody uses these anymore. My daughter used to use this as a desk to do her homework when she was a kid. She must have been taking after Master Liu Jun. So, the fridge is 1,500. I'll throw in this sewing machine as a free gift. And I'll add a power strip too. My, you really know how to do business, young lady. All right. Thank you, boss. Deep in the mountains, there lives a legendary master embroiderer. This semi-automatic sewing machine is perfect for her. With all the debts paid, I feel light as a feather. And here I thought you'd at least reply with a simple, received. Brinhaivio is the latest major project his company is focusing on, and Zhang Mo is keeping a very close eye on it. Don't even get me started. The first video I shared was doing pretty well, but then I posted a video of this gorgeous guy, and the comment section immediately started accusing me of using AI to generate him. They're saying, "This is too fake. I've never seen a real man make a face like that." If he actually had those acting skills to go with that face, he would have dominated showbiz by now. It's so annoying. Can people who use AI just label their stuff from now on? Is it really that fun to trick people? I'm reporting this. Honestly, I think those commenters actually have a point. In today's world, a man's insecurity has always been nothing but a myth. Something you only hear about, but never actually see. But confidence? That's their default setting. Automatically booting up no matter the occasion. So, it really wasn't AI. But if even you don't believe me, sis, there's nothing I can do. Zhang Mo runs a massive live streaming empire with over 3,000 gorgeous streamers under his wing. And sure, quite a few of them are innocent, stunningly beautiful, but airheaded. I'll take you to meet them sometime soon. But an insecure one? I've honestly never run into that type before. Trust me, they are all very well aware of how beautiful they are. Alright, hold on a second. So, my son-in-law told me yesterday that they're paving the road to your place? Yeah, that's right. Dad, you're here! Hey, you brat. Why didn't you explain things clearly? A road isn't even finished yet. How do you expect the shop owner to carry such a massive refrigerator up there? This fridge weighs nearly 500 pounds. Oh, right. How could I forget? The road won't even be ready for another week. No worries, I already thought of that. I'll get some people to come down and carry it. Go find 2 of our strongest guys to come down and carry this. Seriously, where on earth did they find this NPC? What is he? A double major in drama and athletics? Whoa, what on earth is this? Is this the legendary mobile ice cellar? That's amazing. Can I keep my homemade wine in here too? Of course you can. Of course you can. Can I put my homemade plum soup in there too? Great idea! Bring some over and let's chill it. We can give the construction workers a refreshing treat at lunchtime, and we can see what they think of it. Ooh, is that iced plum soup? They've never tasted it before. I know. Me, neither. Let me try some too.
Sect leader.
Do you have a moment to come over?
What's wrong, 이게는?
Actually, I was looking for you and your mother. Come, let's step outside.
Sure, sect leader.
This is called a sewing machine. It's incredibly convenient.
It will really speed things up.
But to be honest, I don't really know how to use it myself. I'll look up some video tutorials online later for you to watch. You're professionals, so you should be able to figure it out.
Oh, by the way,
Nianin.
what were you about to tell me earlier? Sect leader, the right sleeve of your robe is torn.
Why don't you change out of it later, and I'll mend it for you. Wenyi never allows ugly patches on clothing. Every time she mends a tear, she embroiders an exquisite design over it. Back in the day, Wenyi was the most famous embroideress in all of Jiangnan. She was born into a family of master embroiderers. By the age of 5, she could already embroider intricate flowers, birds, fish, and insects. At 18,
She was hailed as the greatest embroideress in the world.
but she also became the Wen family's cash cow.
To keep her talent all to themselves, her family did everything they could to stop her from marrying,
Locking her in the embroidery room to make nothing but high-priced luxury pieces.
when she was 28.
She spent days and nights embroidering a sword tassel for the great hero of Lu Jing, Long Junqiao. Stitch by stitch,
She embroidered towering mountains and flowing rivers and the deep bond between kindred spirits.
that year, defying her family's fierce opposition, she left without a single penny and eloped with him.
Though their life after marriage was poor, they were happy.
She sold her embroidery to put food on the table, while he fought for justice
And kept the peace.
A year later, their daughter Nianian was born, bringing even more warmth to their little home. But when they fell into desperate times with nowhere left to turn, she went back to the Wen family for help. Yet, her so-called family didn't give her a single cent. Instead, they cursed her for being an unfilial runaway, accusing her of bringing disgrace to the family name, then threw both mother and daughter out onto the streets. Holding back her tears, she cut off both of their long hair. With the measly silver they got, she barely managed to save her daughter's life.
They somehow dragged themselves through that bitter winter.
Then, in the first lunar month, Wen Ximing's brother suddenly dropped dead. The Nan family framed them, claiming that cutting their hair in the first month cursed their uncle to death. They wanted to lock the mother and daughter in a pig cage and drown them. She had no choice but to take her daughter and flee for their lives in the dead of night. After wandering from place to place, completely destitute, she was lucky enough to be taken in by me. And that's how they finally settled down here on Shuanhu Mountain. Sect leader, what kind of pattern would you like me to embroider this time?
Well, Auntie Wen,
I just had a sudden inspiration. Could you help me embroider the exact same logo on the chest of everyone's clothes? Let's go with the cloud pattern from that cloud-patterned leopard cat.
Sure thing. That's a great idea.
We're opening a resort, right? Normal places give their staff matching uniforms. But I don't have enough cash right now, and buying new ones is way too expensive.
I figured we might as well embroider a uniform design right on everyone's chest.
That way, the guests can tell at a single glance who our staff are. I can help out too. Awesome. Thank you. Nanian, let me look up a tutorial video for the sewing machine so you guys can see how it works.
Wait, where on earth is my phone?
So, this is the magical artifact the sect leader brought back? Yeah, these squiggly symbols on it must be the name of the artifact, right? Sect leader, do we need to chant a spell to activate this thing? No spells needed. Just plug it in and it's good to go. Wait, this thing looks an awful lot like a coffin, doesn't it? Yeah, it really does. From what I gather, it's mostly used to store animal carcasses. Well, that actually makes some sense. So, could we fit a human body in there too? It looks way too small. There's no way a person would fit. Maybe if you chop them up first. Manny. Huh, good point. All right, stop crowding around just to watch. Back to work, everyone. Ancient windows are all made of paper, which means 0 soundproofing and 0 durability. There's no way we can let paying guests stay in rooms like that.
So, I ordered a batch of glass windows.
Boss Mao, is this mountain of yours a resort or a martial arts school? Seriously, where on earth did you scout all these bizarre talents?
Hey, these are all top-tier talents I handpicked myself.
Oh, by the way, I've transferred the money to you. Come to think of it, Sister Wang, you really trust me, don't you? You didn't even ask for a deposit on such a huge sum of money. Weren't you afraid I'd stand you up? You've got such a massive business here. Why would I worry about you running away? Let's do more business together in the future.
Just let me know whenever you need anything.
In the past, if a family had even a single piece of colored glass, they would cherish it like a priceless family heirloom. Something this crystal clear, with absolutely 0 flaws. I doubt even the royal palace has more than a few pieces. This is literally using priceless treasures as roofing tiles.
As expected of a deity. Treasures that ordinary folks have never even laid eyes on, and the sect leader just bought over 800 of them in one go. This really isn't some priceless treasure. It's just ordinary glass. We've all gotten to know each other pretty well over the last few days.
A few of the workers even offered to help me upgrade the wiring.
Mr. Say, please make a few extra batches of pastries today.
Let the workers take some back to try.
They're already prepared.
Rest assured, sect leader.
Since we've been feeding the foreman, he softened up and sent over 3 certified electricians to help. I'll just cover the cost of the materials myself. Why is it so expensive? Infrastructure is such a money pit. Half of my 100,000 is already gone. If I had known, I wouldn't have been in such a rush to pay Sister Momo back. You call that expensive? That's barely enough to build one of your toilets. That's why, Boss Miao. Rich kids like you need a proper budget when starting a business. Don't just focus on making the bathroom look like a 5-star hotel while completely ignoring everything else, okay? People in the past think I'm a deity, while people today think I'm some trust fund baby. I can't explain it. I just can't explain it at all. Is this how you tell the live wire and the neutral wire apart? Is leaving this much slack in the conduit enough? Red is the live wire. Blue is the neutral wire. The yellow-green stripe is the ground wire. Make sure you don't mix them up. Leaving some slack makes it easier for future maintenance. That way, if the wiring ever goes bad, you can easily pull it out and replace it.
Oh, so that's how it is. These two, uncle and nephew, have been completely captivated by the science of circuitry.
Even told me they want to do some hands-on work now that they've learned it. I had to risk my life to stop them.
I was terrified they'd get electrocuted if they weren't careful.
No way. Absolutely not. You two need to get your electrician licenses before you start working. It's illegal for a company to let unlicensed electricians work. If we get caught, it's an automatic fine of 100,000 yuan. We don't have that kind of money to throw away on fines, but we really understand how it works now. Even with 0 experience, you can get certified as an electrician in as little as 15 days. I have full faith in your skills and talent. There's no need to rush into things. The sect leader is right. Let's get our licenses first. That way, we can start working fair and square. Yes, uncle. A few days later, the road construction on the mountain was fully completed, and the construction crew was preparing to head out. Even though 2/3 of the rooms on the mountain still didn't have their wiring finished, at this stage, 30 guest rooms are more than enough. Thank you all for your hard work. This is some sweet osmanthus rice wine I brewed just this morning. Please, take it. Wow, this tastes absolutely incredible. It's more fragrant than any rice wine I've ever tasted. Just smelling its sweet aroma makes me feel so relaxed. It's delicious. Even after swallowing, the sweet scent of osmanthus still lingers in your mouth. This gourd is truly a treasure. I'm glad you all like it.
Boss Mao, we've been eating your food and taking your things all this time. We really feel embarrassed.
Our schedule for the rest of this month is already completely packed. Otherwise, we would have stayed to help you finish all the wiring.
If you ever need any help in the future, just give us a call anytime.
Don't say that. We are the ones who should be thanking all of you. You built such a wonderful road for us.
And even helped us with the wiring. Once you open, we'll definitely bring our families to stay.
You'll have to give us a discount then.
Discount? What discount?
When the time comes, you can just bring this wine gourd and stay with us for 2 days, completely free of charge. You can bring your family, or even gift the stay to your friends.
Aha, Boss Mao, you're incredibly generous. We'll definitely be back.
Everyone's hands-on skills are really impressive. I didn't have to worry about a single thing.
After all, with less capability comes less responsibility, right?
Based on the power rankings on this mountain,
even the 2 mutts up here carry more responsibility than I do.
Well, this is getting interesting. It's a fully immersive historical experience.
our crew up here is way more professional than those theme park actors.
I mean, they're the real deal. Actual people from the past. Do any of you have any special talents? Like playing an instrument or something? Why is everyone staring at me? When I was a child, my father did hire masters to teach me the scholarly arts. Music, chess, calligraphy, and painting.
But to be honest, I had zero interest in any of it.
Aside from studying my books, I spent all my free time mastering the art of cooking.
So instruments like the zither and the flute are completely foreign to me.
Seriously? Don't we have a single artistic person in this group? I can play.
You can? Like, what can you play?
The scissor, the lute,
And Dabu flute. I can play them all.
Wait, when did you learn all that?
How did I not know about this?
Well, you were dozing off the entire time our master was teaching us, so of course you wouldn't know.
It's not even that hard. I just watched from the side and picked it up. This is perfect.
A legendary martial artist who can play instruments?
That sounds like a massive
Crowd pleaser. Can you do something like this?
What kind of move is that? I've never seen anything like it.
I've never even heard of such a thing.
It looks like they're just channeling their inner energy through the instrument strings and then blasting it into the water.
But wouldn't that instantly shatter the zither?
Exactly. No matter how well made the instrument is, it could never survive that kind of energy surge.
Dispersing your energy like that just to splash some water. It looks flashy, but it's completely useless.
If you wasted your energy like that in a real fight, you'd be asking for trouble.
In actual combat, channeling your energy is all about a single, concentrated strike, either to take down your opponent or to shield yourself. Making a massive splash like that is just pure showmanship. It's totally impractical.
It has zero value in a real battle.
But come on, it looks so cool.
All right, fine. I guess TV dramas really are all lies.
Real-life martial arts masters don't have a single romantic bone in their bodies.
Every single one of you is so ridiculously practical.
Aren't you spoiling her way too much?
Since we're already here, we might as well make the best of it.
Since the sect master already gave the word, then let's give it a shot. Using the zither definitely won't work. It'll shatter for sure.
But clashing palms, that might actually work.
Zio, come out in a bit and clash palms with me. I'll be sparring with the left guardian. Don't worry, his control over his internal energy has reached absolute perfection. He won't hurt you. Now that your eyes can see clearly again, it's time you sparred more with some real masters.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. A showdown between real masters. I've got to record a video of this.
So this is the aura of a true master. So cool. This is so cool.
Make your move. No need to hold back.
Forgive me then.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
This is a scene you couldn't even recreate with special effects. Oh my god. This is so amazing. All the paperwork is done.
This means the Shawa Mountain Resort can finally, officially, open for business.
And more importantly, I can finally get my business verification.
Let's see who dares to accuse me of faking things with AI now.
Secmaster, is that fast-running iron box the car you were talking about?
This thing is way faster than a horse carriage.
Just fill it up with gas, and it can run for hundreds of miles. And you don't even have to feed it grass or fodder. It's incredibly convenient.
It truly is a wondrous thing.
Miss Mao, here's your business
License, health permit,
fire safety inspection certificate.
and the other related documents.
Please take a look and double-check them.
Thank you. They're all here.
Secmaster, those people in uniform who processed our documents, were they government officials?
Yeah, they're civil servants.
Pretty much, yeah.
They treat the citizens so well.
All right, stop dwelling on the old days.
We still haven't finished today's tasks. We got a few more things to buy.
This business verification and the whole set of terminal devices cost 5,000 yuan.
And the fire safety equipment cost another 15,000 yuan.
It's only been one morning, and $20,000 is already gone.
We need to open for business right away.
Otherwise, we're seriously going bankrupt.
All right, all set. Let's go. Let's go buy some good food to celebrate.
Awesome! Today I'm taking you to our local farmer's market to show you around.
Oh, and Mr. Zay, I've been thinking.
From now on, I think I'll leave the grocery runs down the mountain to you. I shall obey your every command, sect leader. I just transferred $5,000 to your account. I'll show you around the market in a bit.
So you can try out mobile payments for yourself.
Honestly, I have no idea how much we'll spend on groceries in a month.
Once more guests start arriving,
We'll probably go through a lot more food.
anyway, let's just see how far this goes first.
If you run low, I'll send you more. So this is how transactions are made here. Fascinating.
You're really sharp, Mr. Zai.
You catch on so fast. No wonder you were once a logistics officer. This really is amazing.
It completely saves us the trouble of carrying silver coins around.
But what if the thing gets stolen?
Don't worry, we have fingerprint unlock.
Even if the phone gets stolen, the money inside is still secure. It really is incredibly convenient.
Oh, that's right. You guys probably don't know Arabic numerals yet.
Let's hold a meeting when we get back to study and write them. It'll make bookkeeping and spending much easier later on.
What is this? Arabic?
Is it the name of some foreign province? Oh, don't worry about the details. Come on, let's head into the market. That fruit stall that used to rip people off has finally been kicked out. 33, 36, 37. It's been replaced by a seafood stall now. Oh, wait. What happened to this fruit stall? Why is it closed?
They couldn't help but fall back into their old habits. Got caught giving short weight again.
They were finally banned from the market altogether. Haha!
The market?
The management here actually does a pretty good job. Come on, Mr. Sai. Let's buy from this stall.
You pick. See if there's anything you need.
I notice you guys always wear ancient outfits when you come out. Is that some kind of uniform?
Yeah, we run a resort.
Right up. From Miao Mountain.
And this is our account.
Are opening soon. You're more than welcome to drop by. Do you mind if we add each other on WeChat?
If you need a bulk order of vegetables down the road, I can deliver them right to your door.
Sure.
But we're only starting our trial run soon.
So I doubt we'll need that much at first.
If our demand picks up later, I'll definitely give you a call.
Sounds good, sounds good. I promise they'll be fresh and cheap.
Oh, by the way, if you're doing business with the public, you still need to be careful.
From what I know, some people hold massive grudges.
To tell you the truth, the very day after they got kicked out, one of our market managers was walking home at night when someone threw a sack over his head and beat him to a pulp.
Even though there weren't any security cameras.
It's like they're full-blown mobsters or anything. But they definitely have some shady, gang-related background.
You'd better watch your back. It's like a toad crawling on your foot. It won't bite, but it'll gross you out.
Whatever, let him try.
If this guy really dares to come cause trouble on our mountain, then paying a measly 3 times the damages won't even begin to solve his problems.
Here, tap here to open your payment code.
Then, just let the owner scan it.
No rush. Take your time.
Success. See? Isn't that simple?
It is merely a matter of mastering it by analogy. The pattern of these numbers aligns perfectly with certain principles of mathematics.
Well, those aren't hard to figure out. Impressive, Mr. Say. You even know how to use decimal points correctly. You truly live up to the title of a top scholar.
While Mr. Zay is buying meat,
I took the chance to buy a projector.
we can use it for group classes in the future, teaching them numbers, modern knowledge, rules and regulations, and simplified characters.
The path to wiping out illiteracy is going to be a long and challenging one. We're finally a legitimate business with our own office supplies.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Crawfish are native to the Americas. They weren't introduced to our country until the early 20th century. These ancient people on the mountain have definitely never seen them before. What on earth is this red-shelled thing with metal claws? It's bright red and has 2 huge pincers. It looks so fierce. Can you actually eat this? It's so hard. Is it some kind of divine pet?
It looks incredibly fierce, Mr. Say. Tonight's dinner is all on you. We can have them garlic style or braised in chili oil.
Just look up the recipe on your phone. Thank you so much. Will do.
Rest assured, Secleer.
The verification process takes 1 to 3 business days.
The verification fee is $600 a year.
Once it's approved, your account will get a blue check mark.
It proves we're a legitimate business. Come on, approve it already. Please, please, please.
Sis, I finally got it all set up.
Am I supposed to go live and sell this myself?
My account only has a few hundred followers right now. What if we don't get any traffic?
That's my sister for you.
Fair and square. You never miss a single chance to make money.
To Jiang Mo, money is no object.
But for me, the problem is I'm broke.
Tickets from $29.99.
It's $299 too expensive for a room?
Whatever. Let's do a half-price discount for our soft opening.
Let's see how it goes first.
We're doing real martial arts here. Not bad at all.
That actually looks incredibly legit.
It doesn't look like some makeshift operation run by a bunch of illiterate amateurs at all.
Of course, there are still people claiming this is fake AI footage,
But some people are starting to believe it.
and some are even demanding to see handsome guys on the stream.
We're going live at 6:30 sharp this afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon, my live stream family.
Nope, there's no drone.
It's literally me, a real person, holding my phone and streaming live. Look, guys, I'm standing right at the peak of our Miao Immortal Resort,
It's called 1CNP.
rising 200 meters above the resort floor. This is absolutely pure, unedited, real-life footage. No filters, no special effects. What you see is exactly what it looks like.
Oh, sorry about that.
I forgot to introduce myself. I'm not just some streamer.
I am actually the owner of the Miao Immortal Resort. Don't worry. I'm not going to drop dead on your screens.
It looks like he's not in the vegetable garden. We just have some finishing touches to wrap up at the resort, like installing fire safety equipment and tidying up the guest rooms. He might have gone to help out somewhere else. I swear it's hilarious. There are 16 of us on this mountain and we only have 4 phones in total. With everyone else, you basically have to shout to get their attention. Whizzer,
It's not like you can just reach him whenever you want. He doesn't really like carrying his phone when he's working.
he's afraid of getting distracted. But if you guys really want to see him, I can take you for a walk down below. Who knows? If we're lucky, we might just run into him. Seriously, it's real. Come on, I'll take you to see it right now.
Oh, right.
I'm actually really into rock climbing. When I have some free time, I like to climb around these mountains. So it's pretty normal that I'm a bit fast getting down. One sports car gift is 120 buy-in at the end. Even though the platform takes half, I still get 60.
This is a free gift from a generous soul.
I'm so grateful.
All right. Give me 30 seconds to call my crew.
What are your orders, boss?
They want to see how I climb Baoxian Peak.
In a moment. Just keep the camera pointed right at me. Be careful not to touch these buttons up here.
We don't want the screen to accidentally lock.
Got it. Guys, I'm going to give you a 10-second countdown.
That should give everyone enough time to start screen recording.
Are you ready? Countdown starts now. 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1. Guys, we're at the top. Well, did you get a good look?
No.
Wires? No ropes?
Just pure, raw, free soloing.
And with only one hand.
I'm convinced. You've completely blown me away.
10 sports cars, as promised.
Plus, I've already booked 15 of your classic ancient-style rooms. Once you open, I'll bring the guys from my climbing club here for a team-building trip.
Thank you, Boss Liu. You're incredibly generous.
You guys are more than welcome to come here for your team building. I guarantee you'll have an absolute blast.
Of course, of course.
We have plenty of unique activities here.
I was actually just about to take you to see a brand new attraction we just launched, the Cliff Swing. It's guaranteed to
look amazing in photos. Post it on social media and it'll absolutely blow up. Let's go.
I'm going to take everyone to check it out right now. Xinglan, why don't you come along with us?
Yes, boss. Everyone, look at the scenery on our mountain. Isn't it absolutely breathtaking?
Will filters, no edits. This is 100% real.
Hanning, I've been looking all over for you.
I never expected to find you hiding out here.
Were you looking for me, Sectmaster? Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Go on and get back to work.
Are you sanding down the swing? Yeah, Master Wei was worried someone might get hurt by splinters.
The two on the right are all done. Do you want to try them out, Sectmaster? Look, everyone. This is our cliff swing.
It's completely handmade.
Using traditional mortise and tenon joints. Not a single nail was used. This spot is right on the edge of the northwestern cliff. If you swing out, you get a direct view of the sea of clouds and the sunset.
Every single photo you take here will look absolutely stunning.
Yeah, the one who can beat 2 eagles all by herself?
Let me introduce them to you.
This is the guardian spirit of our mountain. If you ever run into them when you visit, you must show them some respect.
Make sure to keep a safe distance.
They are genuine wild leopard cats, to be admired from a distance, not messed with. Don't go disturbing them, all right?
Okay, Annie, go ahead and push. Be gentle, all right? It looks just like a mystical dragon wrapped in the sunset glow.
The little fluffy ball is stretching out its paws, embracing the entire sunset.
Hey everyone, that's all for today's live stream.
Seminole Mountain has so much more beautiful scenery at night, waiting for you to explore in person. Remember,
our Cat Deity Resort officially starts its soft opening on July 1st.
See you all then.
68,771.
Wow, that is a lot of money. It's a great number to look at.
But these are all pre-orders.
At the end of the day, it's just book revenue. Once the group orders are verified, we still have to wait 14 days to cash out, and there are still processing fees to deduct. Making money is seriously not easy.
Now, this is actual, hard cash in hand. Let's withdraw it all on the last day of every month.
It makes bookkeeping a lot easier.
Great! My happy school life is finally about to begin.
Before, over there, they used completely unoptimized traditional characters.
I barely recognized half of the words.
Because of that, I was basically semi-illiterate for the longest time. I was completely useless, both physically and intellectually. I couldn't even win a fight against a dog on the mountain. Now, it's finally their turn to get a taste of how that feels. Oh, what's that amazing smell? What delicious things did Mr. Sai whip up today? They are called bamboo date pastries.
I mixed a little sesame oil into the meat filling this morning,
and the dough has risen perfectly.
I know you don't like ginger,
so I didn't add any minced ginger to these. Go ahead, give them a try.
Thank you for going to all this trouble, Mr. Sai, making a special batch just for me. Oh, and we've also got some soy milk that Fulin just brewed. She says she infused it with several mild medicinal herbs.
Sec leader, why don't you give it a try?
Wow, this is incredibly delicious. Drop the link.
Wait, no. I mean, we can totally put this on the menu.
We can sell this soy milk as one of our signature items from now on.
Wait, do we even have a menu yet?
Do you?
I've already drafted one. Just waiting on your final approval. I'll bring it over for you to review this afternoon.
Perfect. The projector and stationery have arrived.
Tonight, we'll use the projector to teach everyone how to read and do basic math. It'll definitely come in handy for keeping our books and managing the accounts later on. Is that car trying to head up the mountain?
The gap in the fence is so narrow.
There's no way a car can get through.
Excuse me. Hello. Are you an employee here on the mountain?
I've been looking around forever, but I couldn't find a contact number anywhere.
Oh, about that. We aren't officially open for business yet,
so we haven't put up any signs. We'll have them up soon, though.
By the way, Is there something I can help you with? You must be the owner of the Miao Immortal Resort. I watched your live stream yesterday. Your voice is exactly the same.
Yes, that's right. I'm the owner here. My last name is Mao. How can I help you?
How wonderful. I finally found you.
Hello, Boss Mao. I'm Lin Mine. In mine.
I handle beverage supply and food wholesale for this entire area.
After catching your live stream yesterday, I realized your resort is incredibly unique and it's bound to have a highly successful future. So, I made a special trip out here today to discuss a potential partnership. At the very least, every single room is going to need at least 2 bottles of water a day. That is absolutely essential. Oh, right. We definitely can't make bottled water, Coke, or Sprite ourselves. If he hadn't brought it up, I would have totally forgotten about it. Jeez. Now that's what I call perfect timing.
You're exactly the reliable drink supplier we need. You couldn't have come at a better time. Come on, let's go.
Let's head up and chat.
But Boss Mao, look at this. My car can't get through here at all.
If I have to call my guys down to move the fence,
It'll make us look way too amateur.
we've got to keep up appearances after all. Tell you what, I'm really sorry about this. The fence was just put up, and we're still missing a few parts. So for now, this little gap is all we can manage.
Why don't you hop on my little tricycle, and we'll head up.
This box here is full of notebooks.
It actually makes a pretty decent stool if you want to sit on it.
Oh, don't worry about it, Boss Mao. I can just walk up. I'll just take it as a chance to enjoy the scenery. Come on, Manager Lin. Don't push yourself. We folks up here on the mountain ride this all the time.
It's super steady. Hop on.
All right then, thanks for the lift, Boss Mao. Boss Mao, please go a little slower. Don't worry, my driving is top-notch. Basar, your resort is absolutely stunning. It's literally a hidden paradise. I haven't seen scenery this untouched and natural in ages. Haha, thank you for the compliment. Do you mind if I take some photos? Go right ahead, of course you can. It looked beautiful on the live stream, but seeing it in person is just breathtaking. Once you open, this place is going to be a massive hit.
I actually plan to set up a little convenience store right here.
But since we're rushing to open, we haven't even had time to get any inventory ready. Well, Boss Mao, we can offer you our absolute best wholesale rates. We've got everything. Bottled water, Coke, Sprite, you name it.
Plus all kinds of popsicle and ice cream flavors.
And we can supply all the popular snacks on the market, too. On top of that, I can install 2 vending machines for you, completely free of charge, and could put them in high traffic spots. So it's super convenient for your guests to buy things.
Now that does sound interesting.
Tell me more. It's not just the vending machines.
I can also apply for 2 brand new display freezers for your convenience store,
completely free of charge. You won't have to pay a single cent for the equipment.
Really? That sounds too good to be true.
Are you running a charity here? However, our company has a standard risk management policy. For the 2 vending machines and 2 freezers, we require a security deposit of 20,000 yuan. We're not keeping this money. It's just a safeguard.
After all, they are brand new machines. So please understand.
A 20,000 yuan deposit? No way we can pay that.
Our entire cash flow combined is barely over 15,000 yuan.
Our company's deposit refund policy is very straightforward.
As long as your annual purchase volume from us meets the target, the 20,000 yen deposit will be refunded to you over 3 years.
Each year you hit the target, we'll refund 1/3 of it. At the end of the 3 years, you'll get every single cent back. The only condition is that these 2 vending machines and 2 freezers can only stock our company's drinks, ice creams, and snacks. You cannot stock any competitor's products. Her pack has been bothering her.
I see. In that case, I know exactly what to do. Manager Lin, look at us. We've been so focused on business.
We haven't even given you a proper tour of our resort. There's no rush on the partnership. Let's take a walk around first.
What? Didn't we already see a lot of it just now?
Sec leader, Dr. Chu.
This is Manager Lin.
She's here to discuss a partnership with us. Her back has been bothering her, so please take a look at her.
Boss Mao, what is the meaning of this?
Is this a resort show? It's not a performance. He's a legitimate master of traditional Chinese medicine. There's no need to trouble him. It's just an old ailment. I've had it ever since I gave birth. I'll be fine after a little rest. Long-term postpartum strain has severely depleted your qi and blood.
Cold dampness has invaded your meridians,
causing severe blockages in the energy channels of your lower back. Sitting or standing for too long, or even walking, will only worsen the pain. On rainy days, the ache becomes absolutely unbearable. It even hurts to toss and turn at night, doesn't it? Through observation, listening, questioning, and pulse taking. The duty of a healer. Let me try acupuncture first to ease your pain. If you want a full cure, you'll need long-term acupuncture combined with herbal medicine. You should fully recover in about half a year.
You can actually cure it?
Let's give it a try. We're all friends here, so there's no charge. Dr. Chu, you're a miracle worker. My back has been hurting for years, but you eased the pain so much in just 1 session.
This only treats the symptoms.
The real key is the follow-up treatment. Manager Lin,
You feel much better now, don't you? Dr. Chu's medical skills are the real deal.
If you keep coming for treatments, you'll be completely cured in half a year.
Thank you so much, Boss Mao.
If it weren't for you, I'd never have found such a brilliant doctor. Manager Lin, you see, a rough start makes the best of friends.
You'll have to come by more often now for your treatments. Now that we're all friends. About that deposit we discussed earlier.
Well, since we're friends now, and we trust each other,
We won't be needing any deposit as security. 2 vending machines. 2 brand new feasers.
I'll have someone deliver them tomorrow. And I'll give you the absolute best discount. But you'll need to order at least 5,000 worth of goods for the first batch. That's my absolute limit.
Oh, problem? Manager Lin, you're incredibly generous.
Poch Mao, John, time you drive me back down the mountain. Honestly, riding in your little tricycle was actually pretty fun.
Haha.
Starting today,
We're going to make time every single night to learn some modern knowledge.
we'll start with the absolute basics. Math. This basic addition might look simple,
But it's the foundation for our bookkeeping. Balancing the books and handling payments from customers. Every single step matters.
so all of you, pay close attention and study hard. Don't take this lightly.
You aren't learning these skills for my sake. These are the very tools you need to build a life for yourselves.
This is real, practical knowledge you can actually use. Once you master it, no one can ever take it away from you. This way of writing is indeed much simpler and more convenient. It's way faster than using counting rods.
And it makes bookkeeping so much easier. I've prepared 10 math problems on interest rates for everyone.
Copy them down in your own notebooks.
I'll be collecting this homework tomorrow morning.
Oh, right. There's also a bonus question here. Give it a shot, if you're interested.
Come on, time to show off your brilliant minds.
Oh, I just remembered something else.
We still don't have any road signs up on our mountain.
Guests could easily get lost when they visit.
We need to make some guideposts and signs.
Who has the best handwriting among you?
Can you help write them later?
As for calligraphy, I really can't compete with Lord Su.
Brother Z, since you've already left that toxic imperial court, why still call me Lord this and Lord that?
It sounds so distant. Lord Z, you flatter this old man way too much.
Please, don't say that. Your calligraphy, as the top scholar, too,
Carries the true, noble spirit of the imperial court.
brilliant prose paired with such elegant brushwork.
How would this old man dare to show off in front of a master like you?
My handwriting is just some cursive strokes I practiced in my spare time, tracing the alignment of the stars.
It's nothing close to professional work.
But then again, if the sect leader has any need for this old man, I will gladly do whatever it takes.
It's just writing a few signs and inscribing a few words. I promise to write them clearly and beautifully. Cut the endless chatter already.
If the sect leader asks you to write, you just write.
Fine, fine, fine. I'll do whatever the sect leader and the family head say.
As far as I know, the writing system here is different from ours. It's called simplified Chinese. Sect leader, if it's not too much trouble, please write down a copy of the text in simplified Chinese for me.
I'll watch over my grandfather to make sure he gets it done, and ensure the handwriting is perfectly clear with absolutely no mistakes.
Sounds like a plan. Haha, I can help out too.
Having you guys help out really takes a weight off my shoulders.
It's actually really simple. They're mostly just guideposts for the paths leading up the mountain.
There won't be many words. Just make sure they're clear and easy to read.
The road up the mountain.
Shan.
Sect leader, you can just call me Shen Yan.
There's no need to be so formal.
What are your orders, sect leader?
Right. I keep forgetting.
Shinan, I've got a job for you.
From the entrance at the foot of the mountain to our place up here is about 1 kilometer.
You might not know this, but
Modern people are mostly pampered and soft.
they start panting after just a few steps.
A 1 kilometer mountain path would practically kill them. For this first month, why don't you bring out that carriage you used before?
The one you used to escape for your lives back then. Use it to shuttle tourists up and down the mountain.
That way, it saves them from walking. The carriage will be a unique attraction for us.
Yes, sect leader.
I'll go get the carriage ready right away. It'll be ready for use in no time. The equipment is all set. Drinks and snacks are fully stocked, too.
Now, all we need is to open for business.
Indim, you actually solved this bonus question?
What was your approach? My approach? I just started from 1 and tried them one by one. It only took me over 400 tries to get the answer. It was actually pretty fun. I felt such a huge sense of achievement when I finally got it. You really have an endless supply of stubborn energy. This wasn't using your brain at all. It was pure willpower.
Since everyone's math skills are decent enough, we can start assigning roles.
Let me see who we need for each position first.
16 people.
I used to think that was a lot, but now it's not nearly enough.
Whatever. Let's just make do for now. For the remaining guest rooms, we'll just use padlocks for now. We can upgrade them, once we start making money.
53U. Good thing I sent the grocery money to Mr. Z in advance.
I'm completely broke right now. I have to get back and open for business as soon as possible.
Brother, you are really not trying to rain on your parade. But do you seriously believe this? No safety harness, no protective mats, just a bare cliff face.
How could anyone climb that so smoothly?
Does that even make sense? Wait, I watched the entire live stream and still get a prize?
Yeah, Brother Wu's eyes are sharper than mine looking at sports cars. Happy now?
If this turns out to be fake,
Brother New will gift 10 sports cars in a row. I watched the replay of that live stream very carefully.
there really weren't any wires or anything like that. The highest point around there is just that mountain peak. Even if he wanted to use wires, there's absolutely nowhere to anchor them. So, I think it's probably real. But that part at the end with the cat on the swing? I'm not buying it. My own furball gets annoyed if I even touch him. Bagoo, he'd slap my face with his tail. How come other cats can sit so quietly on a swing that high up? I just don't believe it. Haha, you're just green with envy. We're almost there. The GPS says the entrance is right ahead. Okay, let me see. Whoa, this place is definitely rustic.
Let's go. We need to check our tickets first.
That dress we saw back there was so beautiful. You already have more than enough dresses. But can't I get just one more?
Once we have the money, I'll buy it for you.
Are you kidding me? Is this tourist spot out of its mind? They actually have someone this gorgeous checking tickets. Hi there.
We bought 10 group tickets. Could you check them for us?
Please show me your group booking code. By the way, is your boss in today? He probably means the sect leader.
Oh, sorry.
I'm still not used to that title.
Our sect leader is currently over at the lodging area, helping guests check in.
So the sect leader is doing an immersive experience starting right from the ticket gate? Interesting.
It's about a 1 kilometer walk up to the mountaintop.
Of course, if you don't feel like walking, you can also take a horse carriage up.
But the carriage just dropped off a group, so it'll take a moment for it to head back.
A horse carriage? Like, with a real horse?
If it weren't a real horse, what else would it be?
The scenery here is actually pretty nice.
I just wonder what the carriage looks like. I hope it's not some run-down, tacky sightseeing carriage. Don't get your hopes up.
If they were actual show horses, they wouldn't end up pulling carriages here. It's just a cheap gimmick. Honestly, I think it's pretty impressive the owner even came up with this idea.
It fits the vibe perfectly.
This is a purebred Akaltiki, and it is a top-tier, golden, heavenly horse.
What does that mean? Is it worth a lot of money?
This isn't just about money. A golden heavenly horse is more than 10 times rarer than a chestnut one. There are only a handful of them left in the entire world. A top-tier specimen like this is conservatively estimated to be worth over 10 million.
You couldn't even buy one if you had all the cash in the world.
Using a $10 million golden heavenly horse just to pull a carriage?
What kind of legendary god is this resort owner?
Dear guests, the carriage is ready. You can board now.
It can seat up to 8 people at a time,
So you can split into 2 groups.
I want to go first. All right, you guys go ahead first.
We will wait for the next carriage.
Wow.
Oh my god, is that the mountain peak from the live stream?
Oh my goodness. It is so high. Are you kidding me? Is that even climbable?
I give up. There is no way you can even fish in a place like this.
But I still want to try. Let's deal with that later.
Let's head to the lodging area first. Their boss happens to be over there too.
This actually looks pretty good.
At least it is very neat.
It doesn't break the uniform look.
True. Who knows, maybe it is a clever little design choice. Think about it. If someone takes an aerial shot with a drone, they will see exactly 100 wooden cabins lined up perfectly. It looks so neat and satisfying. Right. It is not like they finished designing the 100 cabins, forgot to leave room for the front desk, and had to tear one down as a quick fix, right? It has to be intentional. It is all about the symmetry without ruining the overall aesthetic. How could they just ruin that on a whim? Right. Shiny, are you writing a thesis here? You're just writing whatever comes to mind and rambling like you're dreaming. That is enough.
You can insult me, but you absolutely cannot insult my thesis.
I pulled 3 consecutive all-nighters to revise it, and even my advisor praised it for being creative. Haha, having gorgeous beauties check tickets and priceless heavenly horses pull carriages? I feel like this owner is playing a massive game here. The market is pretty big, but their marketing just hasn't caught up. If Brother Wo hadn't stumbled upon the streamer's live room, we would have never known about this place. Such an amazing setup would have gone to waste.
It is great, actually.
We basically hit the jackpot. Once this place gets popular,
There is no way the rooms will be this cheap. People will be fighting just to book a spot. Welcome. Please step right this way to check in. It is already 11:45 in the morning, and we have only booked 2 rooms all day. And they are for the exact same family. Now, thank goodness, a huge crowd has finally arrived. Room bookings bring in way more profit than tickets. Once they stay here, they will spend all their money on food and drinks inside the resort. Our convenience store and cafeteria will make a killing off of them too.
Wonderful. Welcome. May I ask if you have already purchased your group buy vouchers in advance?
Let me handle this. We would like to book 5 rooms, please. 5 rooms. 5 rooms! That is almost 1,500 yef right there.
Let me refresh this for you. Yes. There are still 4 more vouchers to redeem. Okay, great.
All right, the group buy vouchers have all been successfully redeemed. Could everyone please show me your 499 cards?
We just need to register your information.
Hey, I am the guy who was talking about rock climbing in your live stream last time. Do you still remember me?
Oh, you are that boss 6.
Thank you so much for your support. You are incredibly generous. Come on, everyone. Pull out your IDs and get registered quickly. Once we are done with this, we can go grab some lunch first. Thank you for waiting. I also need 5 mobile phone numbers, please. We use electronic door locks here at the resort.
So there are no physical room cards?
In a moment, the door lock codes for the rooms will be sent directly to your respective phone numbers. Please make sure to check your messages. Wait, what kind of writing is this? The first row reads, Cat Immortal Resort. And the second row is today's date. Wow, are these the traditional characters that ancient people used? Pretty cool, right? It comes with its own built-in anti-counterfeit feature. Boss, your resort is honestly so interesting. The whole lore and theme are incredibly detailed. You guys even have your own unique writing system. Thank you so much for the compliment. It is just about lunchtime now. At our cafeteria, we do not just serve delicious meals at noon. We also have a storyteller sharing grand tales. If you are interested, you can head right over as soon as you are registered. It is just about to start. By the way, the resort map can be downloaded directly from the pinned image on our official short video account's home. A storyteller? Wow, that is so unique and fresh. We absolutely have to check that out. Oh, and by the way, since Shanwu Mountain itself is naturally quite cool and breezy, we did not install any air conditioning in the rooms. But if any of you are sensitive to the heat, you are welcome to pick up an electric fan right here.
Oh my goodness. They really did not even install air conditioning?
And there is no television either.
This owner is seriously way too cheap when it comes to renovation costs. It is a good thing we got 50% off the room rates at least. If this place actually cost $599, it would be a total ripoff.
Wow, this setup is absolutely top tier. I've only ever seen luxury like this in 5-star hotels.
Ah, I get it now. They purposely didn't put any modern appliances in the room,
just to preserve that authentic, ancient vibe. Instead, they hid all the modern luxury right in the bathroom. That is brilliant. Seriously, sheer genius. The owner really knows what he's doing. A Menadok. I thought $299 was a bit of a waste. But looking at it now, even the original price of $599 would be a massive steal. Come on, let's go. Let's finish up here and head to the dining hall.
They said there's a storyteller here. He said that to make sure his parents had white rice to eat.
He would often walk over 100 miles just to buy it, and then carry the heavy sack of rice all the way back in the dead of winter. Trekking through the deep snow, his feet would crack and bleed from the cold, but he never complained. Later, Yunyou became a high-ranking official, living a life of luxury and fine dining. Yet he would often weep in front of those lavish feasts. When people asked him why, he replied, "The trees long for peace, but the wind never ceases." Children wish to care for their parents, but their parents are already gone. Filial piety transcends time. True devotion comes from the heart, and our own children aren't so bad either. After all, didn't they bring us all the way to the mountains just to celebrate my birthday? And so this tale of carrying rice from 100 miles away shows us a devotion so pure it could move heaven and earth. Generations after have honored him as a saint of filial piety, and this beautiful legend lives on to this very day. Well said, old master. Bravo, truly well said. And that brings our tale to a close. Now, if any of you distinguished guests would like to hear another story, or have your fortune told, you are welcome to approach me at any time. As long as your purchase today exceeds 100 yuan. Man, I almost believed I'd actually traveled back in time to an ancient marketplace, but that last line dragged me right back to reality. Haha, this is too funny.
Come on, let's go order some food.
I want to hear another story.
Wow, I wonder how much time they spent training these people.
Oh, by the way, I have these complimentary vouchers from checking in. Can I redeem them for pastries here?
Yes, you can. Would you like to redeem 2 portions of pastries?
How many vouchers do you have? I wouldn't use them all up just yet. We can still use them to try out other activities. Wait, We have 5 in total, right?
What other activities do they even have? I think it's animal feeding and traditional Chinese medicine.
Huh? I don't really believe in traditional medicine, but we can definitely save some to feed the little animals. I'll let you have 2 then.
Exchanging 1 serving each of golden jade dew cakes and 5 color harmony paste.
Wow, this feels way too real.
What kind of setting is this now?
Did ancient people really pay attention to details like this without calculators? I don't even feel like I'm here, on vacation. It feels like I walked straight into a real-life period drama. Your place is seriously packed with clever details every single second.
All right, that will be 351 in total.
You can scan the QR code right here to pay.
Just let me have a quick look once you're done scanning.
Great, let me see. My young friends, you look quite unfamiliar. You must be distinguished guests who just entered the park today, right? I just heard you say you wanted to hear some stories. This old man knows of wonders both ancient and modern. Tales of the martial arts world, legends of feng shui, and secrets of the imperial court. I have it all. First, let me wish you all a safe journey and a friendship that lasts forever.
Have a wonderful time here at the Miao Immortal Resort.
Ooh, listening to stories. Haha.
However, stories come in thousands of kinds. Some are bizarre myths, some are historical legends, some are about love and hate in the martial world,
And some are strange tales of feng shui. Why don't you tell me your preferences, my young friends? This old man will pick the one that suits you best.
I want to hear about those martial arts heroes. That sounds pretty cool. Though, I don't really know. Sir, are you the old gentleman who knows all the secrets they were talking about? The ones they mentioned are way too common. You can easily find those on any storytelling show online. Why don't you tell us your own story instead? Like, how did you end up here at this resort?
And your past experiences. We're all super curious about it.
Since this is an immersive experience anyway.
The NPCs must have their own backstories, right?
My past is hardly a shocking or amusing tale. Nor is it some glorious history worth bragging about.
But since you young friends are so eager to listen, this old man doesn't mind sharing a bit. My family name is Su. Our family has been a lineage of feng shui masters since the previous dynasty. The Su family has been in charge of the feng shui department of the Imperial Observatory.
We specialized in imperial feng shui surveys,
Protecting the dragon veins and managing spiritual barriers and sacred layouts. Our family's heritage has been passed down for centuries, serving the throne. Every imperial feng shui matter we handled has never seen a single day of neglect, and we have never made even the slightest mistake.
You all may not know this, but in ancient times, the imperial family placed the utmost importance on feng shui.
The nation's fortune, the location of imperial tombs, the surveying of dragon veins, and the alignments for grand sacrificial ceremonies were all the core responsibilities of the observatory's feng shui department.
And our Su family ran that department for generations.
By the time it reached my generation, I attained the rank of director of the Imperial Observatory. The director of the Imperial Observatory? That sounds so familiar. Where have I heard that before? Oh, it was in the Legend of Zhentuan, Loudright. That is incredible. You all flatter me.
It is really nothing special.
Just a craft passed down through the generations of the Su family. This old man has only scratched the surface. To put it simply, it is about aligning with the will of heaven, harnessing the power of nature, observing the veins of mountains and rivers, and reading the harmony of yin and yang. It is hardly some godlike power. So, what happened next? Shouldn't the director of the observatory be living the high life in the imperial palace? How did you end up leaving the palace for this resort, deep in the mountains? That was years ago. The reigning emperor had been on the throne for many years, but his lineage was dangerously thin. He had only 3 young princes to his name, and for a long time, no new royal offspring were born. Right then, some sycophantic ministers, trying to flatter the emperor,
Actually claimed that His Majesty's lack of heirs was because the birth charts of his concubines clashed with his own,
causing an imbalance of yin and yang. They begged him to expand his harem and bring in women whose birth charts perfectly matched his. And did that actually work?
Of course not.
It was just an excuse for Emperor Wen. Even though he was well into his 40s, his lust was still running wild, and he just wanted a reason to bring a few more young, beautiful women into the palace. But honestly, whatever calculations we came up with didn't matter at all. At the end of the day, a batch of gorgeous young women were drafted into the palace anyway. Before long, one of them actually got pregnant. The emperor was absolutely thrilled and immediately promoted her to noble consort lane. He showered her with endless rewards. I mean, talk about ridiculous. Singing up some magical array in the palace is supposed to guarantee a safe birth? To put it bluntly, it was nothing more than a placebo for the emperor and his consort. Noble consort Lane carried the baby for 10 months, and when the day of labor finally arrived, she suddenly suffered a horribly difficult labor. The entire palace was thrown into complete chaos. Even the best imperial physicians were completely helpless.
It wasn't until that very moment that everyone realized noble consort Lin was actually carrying twins. The first one born was a baby boy, but he wasn't breathing when he came out. He was stillborn.
After an agonizing wait, the second child finally arrived. It was a baby girl.
At least she was still breathing. She actually managed to survive.
Wow, that really was a miracle in the midst of tragedy.
Thank goodness at least one of them made it.
You'd think so. But this was definitely not the outcome Emperor Wen wanted.
Emperor Wen was desperately hoping for a prince to carry on the royal lineage. But the prince died at birth,
leaving him with only a princess.
He flew into a violent rage, claiming on the spot that the baby girl was a demonic omen
who had cursed her own older brother to death.
He demanded this newborn princess be poisoned to death immediately. Is he out of his mind? Even a vicious tiger wouldn't eat its own cubs.
How could an emperor be so heartless?
Luckily, noble consort Lin fought with everything she had to protect her, threatening to end her own life, just to save her baby girl's life. But a ruler's fury always needs a scapegoat. He couldn't possibly blame himself. And he couldn't blame his consort, who had just given birth. So, someone else had to take the fall. Oh, I know this story. It's definitely the imperial physicians and the imperial astronomers who got blamed. That's how it always goes in these dramas. You know your stuff, don't you, my young Fred? Well, of course. The entire Imperial Medical Academy will only dock 3 years of their salary. It was considered a very light punishment. But we at the Bureau of Astronomy weren't so lucky. The Emperor issued a decree claiming the protection array deployed by our bureau had failed, and that our defiance of heaven had turned the prince in the consort's womb into demonic twins, leading to the tragic, sudden death of the newborn prince. He immediately ordered the execution of my entire family, the Su clan, leaving not a single soul alive.
Wait, how are twins an evil omen?
For ordinary people, having twins is a double blessing. It's a sign of good fortune. Good fortune or bad. It is decided by a single word from the royal family. If the babies survive, it's a blessing. If they don't, they are branded as demons. The royal family never cared about the truth. They just wanted a scapegoat to vent their rage.
But why were the imperial doctors only docked their salaries, while your Su family had to be completely wiped out?
That is so unfair.
In their eyes, our only purpose was to tell them what they wanted to hear,
and to justify the outcomes they desired.
A role like that is entirely replaceable.
So of course our lives meant nothing to them. The century-old glory of a noble house
means nothing before the whims of an emperor.
It was so painfully fragile. And that's how you escaped the palace?
Yes. Fortunately, my granddaughter foresaw the great catastrophe coming that day,
and we fled the palace in advance. Later, General Shen, who was sent to hunt us down, had a moment of compassion and spared us.
That was how we met the sect leader,
and ended up in this blessed sanctuary.
Since then, we've lived under assumed names, enjoying a quiet, peaceful life,
free from the schemes and deceptions of the royal court.
General Shen? Who is this General Shen?
Is he another NPC in this resort? You've actually met General Shen already. He's the gallant man who drove the carriage up the mountain trail today, with a bow slung across his back. I remember him now. He's so handsome. But why did General Shen have a change of heart and let you go? As a military general of the imperial court,
defying an imperial decree is a capital offense. Well, that is a story for General Shen himself to tell.
As for the secrets behind it, this old man shouldn't say too much. And that is where my story ends for today. I hope you young folks enjoyed it.
That was amazing! Ha ha ha!
I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Now, this old man must go and rest for a bit to recharge. I won't keep you from your meal any longer.
Have a wonderful meal.
Eat to your heart's content. Thank you so much, sir. Take care. Oh my God, this pancake is delicious. Hey, who told you to eat it? I haven't even taken a photo yet.
Oh my gosh, this really is incredible.
Should we get 2 more? Make it 3. And this iced sour plum soup is so refreshing. I've never had sour plum soup this good. Waiter, 2 more pitchers, please. By the way, the storyline they set up here is actually amazing. And it's all interconnected. Exactly. The NPCs even have their own relationships and backstories with each other. This is so cool. They must have hired a professional web novel writer for this. Maybe the author is called Coriander or something like that. Seriously, they could publish this as a novel. Hey, do you think the Imperial Consort will show up later? Good point. As this resort keeps its spot, they'll only add more NPCs.
Characters with foreshadowed storylines like hers will definitely show up. What about that scumbag emperor? Will he make an appearance?
I seriously want to kick his head in. Ha ha ha. Okay, control yourself. You'll get fined for assaulting the NPCs, and you might even end up behind bars.
Excuse me, miss. Is there anywhere around here on the mountain that's good for a walk to digest our food?
If you're looking for something to do, you could check out the Plum Blossom Steaks over there. They have a recreational version of the steaks set up specially for tourists.
It's not too difficult, and it's great for testing your balance. But I should warn you. Make sure you don't go near the professional steaks we use for daily training.
Those are way too difficult and highly unsafe. The Plum Blossom Steaks? They actually have professional and recreational versions?
How do you tell them apart?
You'll understand once you see them.
Just head right over that way.
Oh my gosh. Is this the professional version? They're over 2 meters high. How is a normal person supposed to do that?
That's straight up pushing the limits. Even if you don't have a fear of heights, your legs would still turn to jelly standing up there.
And look at that gap.
Even if you could stand on it, you'd never jump across. Oh my god.
I thought this kind of performance was only for the bosses to see. No, even at the Shaolin Temple, you wouldn't see anything this insane.
This is straight out of a Shaolin Temple movie.
Brother, do you know how long he's been doing that handstand?
That is absolutely incredible.
I have no idea.
I got here half an hour ago, and he was already like this.
He hasn't budged a single inch.
He hasn't even changed his posture.
That is brutal. His strength and stamina are unreal. I just asked around, and they said he's been at it for half an hour.
Half an hour? A one-handed handstand for half an hour on a swaying bamboo pole?
His muscle endurance is absolutely terrifying.
An ordinary person can barely hold themselves up on flat ground for 3 minutes.
He's basically superhuman. All right, it's time. Everyone, come and eat.
Mr. Say made tons of delicious food today.
That was incredible. Absolutely spectacular.
Those moves looked even cooler than in the movies.
True masters really do hide in plain sight.
Now this is real Kung Fu.
You flatter me. It was nothing, really.
Excuse me, I need to go eat now.
Go on, go ahead. You've worked hard.
Leader Anning wants us to go eat.
Let's go together.
I won't go just yet.
There are still some guests feeding the animals here, so I can't really leave. You guys go ahead and eat first.
Just save me some leftovers, that'll do.
No way. How can we do that?
Leftovers aren't nearly as good as food fresh off the stove.
Tell you what, I'll grab one of the 10 containers later and pack a portion just for you. I promise it'll be nice and hot. That works too. There's the Utahis. Thank you.
Oh, don't mention it. By the way, I just heard the leader say that one of the guests today is celebrating their birthday. Apparently, when they celebrate birthdays here, they eat cake and blow out candles. I think it's called cream cake?
What on earth is a cream cake?
I have no clue either, but the leader said he'll buy us cream cakes for our birthdays too from now on.
We'll get to see it then. It must taste amazing. The leader is so kind to us.
Yeah, totally. Our cult leader is the absolute best.
Oh my god. Talk about dedication.
It's already time to clock out and eat, but he's still totally staying in character.
Even his lines are so immersive.
This NPC's professionalism is just next level.
I know, right?
When they were talking about the cult leader and the cream cake just now, it was completely in character. They didn't break character at all. They are really giving it their all.
If he wasn't still holding that walkie-talkie,
I would have seriously thought I time traveled.